reading these comments, I can tell you how.
Oh, we started.
True.
It wouldn't be a Bits and Tokens stream if I didn't jump in when you weren't ready.
God. Anyways, hi guys again. We were just fixing our frame rate, but we should be okay now. Thanks for tuning into this live stream, Bits and Tokens. First and foremost, I always like to start off about our pride and joy here. Here at Bits and Tokens, bitsandtokens.com is what we're all about. Bitsandtokens.com is essentially kind of where we started, and what it is that we focus on cryptocurrency and adoption and understanding cryptocurrency. We are your one-stop shop for crypto. So if you head over to bitsandtokens.com, which you should be pulling up here in just a second. My handy dandy co-host usually, he's a little late, but...
Oh, my notebook?
A notebook?
Yeah, whenever someone says handy dandy, the first thing I think of is notebook. Blues Clues?
Borrow? Anyways, Steve went to jail. But anyways.
I have a new... Wow.
What's up?
Okay then. Wow. Wow, I have a new... That's so nifty. I have a notification right there on the website. That's one of the new features that I actually baked in. You get notifications from other members when they like your stuff and when you post stuff, and you get it right there in a nice little drop.
Oh, is that with the social aspect that you
did? Yeah.
Wow,
I'm trying to make it more like, you know, like fun and friendly. Yeah.
Anyways, just like it says right there, Bits and Tokens. Bits and Tokens?
Okay.
Just like it says right there, adoption starts here. This is our basic My Account page. If you scroll down, you'll see a little bit of just what you get when you do have an account set up with Bits and Tokens. Looks a little bit kind of like Facebook. It's like, what are you thinking about? And then
Bit Squad.
Somebody said, what's up, Bit Squad? What's up, guys?
Nice.
So, real cool. And on our homepage, it kind of tells you a little bit of who we are. It goes over me, Tim Boy here, Jerome, and then of course our office pooper, Love and Joy, love him. We also have our cool support page, but we actually have the support page from the My Account screen. You can buy cryptocurrency directly from the site, as you can see right there. If you want to know how much you're getting, there's a cryptocurrency converter.
It's so easy.
And then we
So
have
much
those stories. If you have any stories that you want to look into, anything that you're curious about, bunch of stories on bitsandtokens.com. Tells you what's going on in the week. We also have our personal blog stories that you can always look up under our blog page.
I like our blog.
Those are things that we personally write out. Ooh.
I like our blog.
Yeah, our blog that we add, things periodically. A couple times a week, you'll see stuff, update on there. We also have our charts page where you can read charts, view charts. Also along with a market cap page where it can also tell you regarding cryptocurrency.
Speaking of charts.
Yes.
Is that going to be the thesis of Crypto 102?
Yes.
Explaining what the heck we're looking at here?
Yes. So for those of you guys who don't really understand charts too much, we will be dropping another video explaining literally everything you see on this chart right here. All the indicators, time intervals, RSI, EMA, the whole 9 yards. I don't want to get super technical, but I will be dropping some more advanced techniques for understanding how to read a chart, how to look at the chart, what the numbers on the side, on the bottom, at the top, in the middle, everything.
All this stuff.
So, yeah. So, I mean, even if you scroll and you move around, you see those numbers going from green to red to moving to K to no Ks. It's everywhere. Volume information. So, I will be doing a digging deep session with how that information works for those of you guys who may not understand. And then of course that's our market cap page that Tim just pulled up. That's going to give you all the information on market cap. You can change it from price, 24-hour change, volume, whatever meets your needs. You can tell on this market cap page right here. We also have our shop. Now our shop is really cool. Tim just added a few new things. I really like the new shirt.
Those
it
says
shirts
are so
tap
popular.
That. You like? Yeah,
They're
I saw.
So popular.
Yeah, they are popular. So I thought those were really cool. The tap that.
And
so
I made the checkout process easier. There used to be like a weird PayPal link. Not weird, but like it was just like like you could check out right from the page. Some people were having some trouble with it. So now it's really easy. You just go to add to cart, whatever is in your cart. Like once you're actually in the shop, you get like this little cart icon up here at the top. It's not usually there. So that's also a little bit new. You add to cart, it's in your cart, you check out right from there. So super easy, you don't get confused anymore.
Like now, sorry guys, just a little stunned here. Saw something very interesting. As you can see, Tim's face is very amused.
It's backwards. The wires are backwards.
Give us just a second here.
Garçon!
We need to get Garcon. He messed with our computing here.
I think the whole thing was broken this whole time. That's crazy.
Garcon, it was working. Garcon. That's why he was like, look, he's like, what's going on? And I'm like, I don't know.
Oye, garçon!
I'm sure he'll hear us in a second. He'll come out.
Senor, you need to flip the wires, I think. One of them literally says camera, and one of them literally says line.
You know,
did it the right way.
Nice, beautiful labels that are so easy to use and read. There you go. There you go. Good job, sport. Good job, sport. So yeah, I think that's kind of it there. You know, I might move some of these links around on top just to get the login for the My Account page, and I might do away with the support page. I'm not sure, because you don't really need it anymore, and the My Account page has more stuff on it anyways. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But that is businesstokens.com. Hopefully you were able to hear any of those words. Very popular shirt. If you want to buy it, I would recommend buying it because it's a nice shirt. Super fast shipping. So.
Super excited. I'm super excited. I don't know about you, but I'm super excited.
Cheryl says, nice headwear. Thank you. Thank you. I decided to do the hippie sound. Or the hippie sound. I'm reading the chat. The hippie voice. Jeez, what's happening to me tonight?
I don't know.
You know what? I'm not here
yet.
Hold on. I'm not here yet. Give me a second. Just give me 1 second. I decided to go for the hippie look today. Sound, voice. What is happening to me? Oh, there he is. There he is. Woo! All right. Well, yes, I yes, hippie. Yes, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Cheryl knows. I'm just gonna leave that one right there. She says hello.
Hey, Cheryl. Thanks for joining us today.
So, the first thing that I wanted to do on our stream here today was just kind of talk about what the market has done this week, which really is not a whole lot. I'm going to pull up the Bitcoin chart now. And we'll definitely see here, market really hasn't done a whole lot. Looking at a daily, we're back up to the 4,000 area, but for me, the $200 or $100 swings are really not a lot. Plus, I much prefer these big old green candles anyway.
Excuse me. Ma'am, that's not like it's Krypto.
Oh, it's not. I just got stuck in the sauce. There's something around about how people feel bad for like Kevin Jonas for some reason.
Why?
I don't know. I was trying to like figure out why, but like that was a whole thing. So I don't know. I was like, why did they...
Great, we got the audio back. Be nice to know these things in advance before people start singing and doing a bunch of stuff. All right, well, okay.
Oh, sorry.
Can you stop looking at pictures of the Jonas Brothers?
I'm not. It's just exciting.
I'm excited that they're back as well.
You know, I didn't even like the Jonas Brothers.
Have you like been to the year 2000? Like, what do you?
So their music was catchy, but I never like girl fanned over them.
I mean, I never girl fan either, but I mean, you gotta admit.
I'm just like, oh yeah.
They had the pipes.
They had the pipes.
They had the pipes.
All right, guys. So let's get to some.
The chart that I was reading.
Reading a chart?
I sure
No
was.
wonder I wasn't paying attention. So boring. Yawn.
I guess I'll be doing Crypto 102. I love charts. Anyways, what I was saying before the audio rudely interrupted me by cutting itself off is that this week has been slightly lackluster. Looking at what I'm seeing here, I like really big, nice green candles, and I wouldn't consider this a really big, nice green candle. And I love when they follow each other in succession. That makes me so happy. That's like a bottom right here. So, boom, hits the bottom, and it's just like, no, gotta go up. As far as the price action, really, we're not seeing a whole lot in crypto this week. I mean, some gains here and there. I think XLM Stellar had like a 12% day, dipped down to like 9-ish%, somewhere around there.
9-ish%.
Today wasn't really like a super crazy day for crypto, but
Sundays are usually slower.
Sundays are
Typically.
usually slower for sure. Again, hit that hodl because March, April, June, July are gonna be, that's when things really start to heat up, as we can kind of clearly see from the chart here. So get into March and already starting to pick up a little bit of steam. I mean, we were picking up steam previously, and it kind of just dipped down a bit. But this is usually the time when we start to like actually make some waves, and then by the time everyone else realizes, it's already your September, October, November again. So we'll see what goes on. Very hopeful that this year is going to be the year. I see a lot of people in disbelief on the various forums and crypto groups. I'm not sure if you've seen that in any of your crypto groups, but there's people that are like, oh, this one's not the real run. It can't be the real run. For whatever reason, they justify as being the correct one. But we'll see. Everyone knows I love the emotional market cycle. I gotta put that on the website somewhere. I'm gonna make like a Tim's cheat sheet and just put it on the website of like all my favorite stuff. Chat, would that be a good idea? Should I do that as like a free resource for everybody? Put that on the website as like chat. Let me know if I should do that. I feel like I should do that.
Tim's cheat sheet.
It feels like it could be a thing.
So, I guess.
I'm gonna pull up XLM here for a second. We'll do it against the dollar on Binance, or against Tether on Binance. XLM has been taking a poop, honestly. Just recently, but
looks like poop.
Past couple of,
it looks like poop.
Since last month, basically, it's been doing a little bit better. You remember when XLM used to be tied to XRP? Like
for a while,
like exactly half. Like XRP would be like, let's say 30 cents, and then XLM would definitely be 15 cents.
Yeah.
And it was like you could either like trade either or, and it just didn't really matter. That were fun times. Those were fun times. I didn't really care for that a lot. That Jed McCaleb guy, not a big fan. Not a big fan at all. But today was a pretty good day for the XLM peoples. Is this where all my stuff is? No. Where's all my... No. I thought I had access to the.
What are you looking for?
The measurer. I thought it was on here. It might not be on this. It might have to actually go to TradingView.
So if you click the little, do you see the little tool icon there? Is that not going to do anything?
No, this is indicators.
No, not that. Area.
No, there's not.
So where you see where it says volume?
Yeah, that would be an indicator. So I can add more indicators.
It would be an indicator too.
Yeah.
That leaves indicators. Darn. Yeah, where are the ruler's not there? I guess.
I can throw a Mac Dangle on there.
Darn.
If I wanted to. I thought we had that. I'll talk to TradingView and see if we can't.
Interesting. Yeah, I thought that was on there too.
I thought we had that. Anyways, I mean, MACD was saying it was a go over here. So, I mean, you could have just bought in when the MACD crossed and stayed in. You might have even gotten out over here and then missed this next little uptick. But if you zoom out, we're still in like the middle of where we can still go up on the MACD. So it could really, come up a lot higher before going back down. So that's something we can definitely see. Kind of like how over here it just really just went for it. I mean, we're talking 18 to 34. Like that's not bad. So I mean, we still have some room to play. It's not as wide open as this one was, back here. So I guess time will tell what's gonna happen with Stellar. Let's check on my ZERPs. I like using Binance just because that's the exchange that I use. The ZERPs have been so just unflattering as of late. Just really not doing anything for me. Just making me so sad. We've been range bound between like 35 and like 29 for the longest time. I mean, like, look at this. Like, so it just makes me so sad. Like, I want my ZERPs to be doing so well. What are you gonna do? That's that. Switch back to the bar here.
I agree with Traval. Crypto has been pretty boring. It's just not the same. I don't want to say it's boring. I just want to say there's probably just not as much action.
There's really just not.
There's a few things that catch my attention.
Like what? Give me one.
Kroger.
Okay, but that's more like adoption. And don't get me wrong, I love when things
that would lead to, possible things going on,
I don't think so. I think that it's not necessarily adoption that's going to push the price higher. I think it might actually work the opposite way this time.
Why?
I think the price might go higher and kind of stay at like a nice high level for a while, and that might push adoption. What's that noise? Is that your ice?
I thought that sounds like a little chick.
Is your ice melting in like a weird noise pattern?
No. Is there chicks in here?
I don't think so.
We got chickens?
Pretty sure we don't.
I don't know. That was strange. But anyways,
I think it's your ice. You ever see the videos of?
It did it again. Did you hear that? There's this little chirping noise, and I don't know where it's coming from.
I don't know.
I think we have wild chickens in the studio.
Speaking of not knowing where stuff is, where's my phone?
I don't know. But anyways,
right.
So news. So is there anything that you have looked into regarding the news? No, I've been in the bunker this whole weekend, just like kind of fixing stuff on the website and promoting stuff. That's your ice. How? It's coming from behind you. That makes no sense. I literally didn't even touch my cup. Maybe there's a bird nest on the window. On the window? I mean, what window? We're in a bar right now. Bars have windows. Okay. Anyways, so apparently the problem with crypto is the tech is here first, and now they're trying to find problems to solve with it. And with innovation, it's usually the problem is already there, and there's new tech to solve it. Absolutely. That is true. Absolutely. That is true. I honestly, I probably couldn't have said it better. With Bitcoin, it was a little bit different. With Bitcoin, it was a little bit different because with Bitcoin,
whoever or whatever Satoshi Nakamoto was or might still be saw the collapse of, the economy went down 2008 and, all that. And so Bitcoin was like an answer to a problem that existed. And now everything else is kind of just, we want to do stuff.
Right. Everyone's just kind of bandwagoning.
Right. That's not everyone, like the XYO team. Like I think that they're onto kind of something a little bit there.
Oh no, I feel like some projects are necessary. Right. XYO, I think that's necessary.
Okay.
Personally, because I travel and I've been charged $5 fee for a transaction. One transaction, $5. Imagine how many other transactions I had. Like, I think that XYO is cool too, but XRP is super necessary.
Okay, I thought that's where you were going.
There's right now the way that is set up is a monopoly. There's only one person you can go to. That one person sucks, and then that's it.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Like, I mean, I don't want to say that's kind of how we're with our card issuers. Like, there's Visa, there's MasterCard, there's others, but like when it comes to debit, like if Visa or MasterCard decides to give you fees, Visa and MasterCard decides to give you fees. That's it.
Well, so with
like
debit,
there's little ones, but
debit is a little bit different because Visa and MasterCard are the actual charge card portion of the debit card.
Right.
But so like so Maestro is a thing that MasterCard owns that runs debit. There's NYCE.
I know what you're talking about.
There's just so many the Star debit network.
I've seen the Plus.
Like,
I've seen all
Plus.
Those.
Yeah. There's so many different debit networks, and that is like it is a separate network.
Right.
The numbers are all the same. Like your card number is the same, but the debit networks are separate. So there's actually a lot more debit networks than there are Visa or like card issuers or whatever. It's just that people don't even really know about that, which brings me to this next point that I wanted to make. If I was to say like, do a query on Bigtable, would you have any idea what I'm talking about?
Do a query on Bigtable?
Bigtable.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to run a Bigtable query for me.
No, I would not.
I'm basically asking you to do a Google search. See, you use Google like every day, right?
Right.
Like what kind of phone do you have?
I have a Moto.
Which runs on
Google. It's Android.
Right. When you want to search something, where do you go?
Google.
So you know the name Google, but you've never heard Bigtable, right?
Right.
That's how crypto is supposed to be, or that's how crypto should be. Like, we have internet here, right? Mm-hmm. Do you know anything about TCP/IP?
I've heard of it, but I don't really know how that all works.
Right. So we don't know the protocol layer, but we use the stuff that uses the protocol layer.
Right.
That's why, like, dApps are going to be really, really important because they bridge that gap. The layman doesn't care about all this tech that we care about. The fact that we have people that are watching us now and like they're learning and like trying to, move forward with us so they can be like on the cutting edge of everything. That's not how the majority of people view, like, let's say like the internet, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like
they just want the product. They don't want the information.
But that's how crypto has to be. We need to have something that's just like so useful,
more simplified.
Right. Like you don't need to see.
No, yeah, you're right about that.
Like I don't have to buy internet credits to use the internet. Like there's no internet tokens that I need in a wallet that's really hard to access.
I guess that's why they tried coming out with the debit cards and things like that, and having to integrate other platforms. But I think right now even the selling of crypto is what's most difficult.
I think we should take the crypto and the blockchain words out of everything because it just makes it like people are rubbed the wrong way by it. It just seems like some newfangled stuff they don't really care about. Whereas like you have a smartphone,
right?
Essentially, it's an internet phone,
right?
Because it's connected to the internet at all times, and every app uses the internet, and it runs. You know what I mean? Like that's how it works. But nobody calls them internet phones. They're called smartphones,
right?
So if there was another way that we could market crypto like kind of as a whole, it would just make way more sense.
That's true.
People don't really care about, and even when the products come out that are using blockchain as like the protocol layer for whatever it is that they're doing, people aren't going to really care about that. Like when the only choice is a blockchain phone or a blockchain, whatever it is, blockchain car, whatever it might be, they're not going to really care
Right. They're not going to care what it's running on. They're going to care about its usability, its sustainability.
So things, instead of these projects, we're trying to be the most scalable. We want to, the most transactions per second. That's great. And those are all admirable things that honestly don't specifically need to be marketed to the layman.
No, I 100% agree with you.
So I think we need to start seeing. That's why I really like the XYO the Coin app. I love that app. It's
super easy.
You didn't even.
You got one button and you log in with your name and your password. That's it.
When you downloaded the app, could you or could you not just press the button and start mining?
Yeah, you can just start mining. You don't have to set up anything.
Right? Like that's how crypto should be.
And then after you're already drawn in and you get a certain amount, then you have to set something up. Right. And it's like, okay, well, and even the setup, it's not like, name, date of birth, password, entering twice, credentials.
Like, not even.
It was, I think they asked me for not even a name. It was email and password. That's it. They just asked me for like an email and password. Maybe they asked me for a name. I
think it might have been name, email. I mean, obviously password. But
like it was like 2 or 3 boxes, and then that's it. That's it. That's all it is.
So
super simple.
When people say that like we're like 5 years early to this party, like somewhere between 5 and 15 years early to this party, I believe them. TCP/IP as a protocol came out in 1970. 1970, they've been working on the internet, and it took forever for it to like jump off.
Yeah, not until the 90s did internet even exist.
And anyone that made money on the internet boom and then lost money when stuff went back down, but still held on, they're sitting pretty.
All I know is that I wish that I knew about AOL stocks when the internet came out, because.
Yeah, but like not anymore though.
No, not anymore, of course. But like when it came out, and if I sold in like 2004, that would have been great. Great. So no, I get you. I agree with that.
For me, it just feels like we're rushing things. I'm very passionate about this technology, and I'm always gonna be a nerd. But I've always been a nerd. Like when I first found out about Bitcoin, it was from like hacking websites back in the day, because I was into like tinkering with stuff. Like how geeked was I when I found out that the bridge was a Raspberry Pi? Like I'm such a nerd.
Pretty excited.
I'm such a nerd about like this stuff. So like I'm always gonna be into it. But like for the regular folk that just want to have a better life that is made easier by technology, but don't really care about who authored it or like all this stuff.
Right.
Like,
who developed this?
I'm always gonna look up to like the David Schwartz of the world, you know. But like I don't anticipate that anybody else is gonna.
No, and you're
really think that he's godlike like I do. Like that guy can code his butt off. So.
Butt talks. Delete.
That was a good one.
Oh gosh. Speaking of Binance, because I know you said that was your favorite exchange, did you hear about CZ's, technically it was a hinted announcement. To me, it was an announcement. It was like kind of like a, hey, guess what we're doing kind of question.
Probably. I have been on Twitter a lot this weekend. Just kind of
so apparently, there is going to be a Fiat to crypto exchange opening up in Argentina. Does that ring a bell? No? Okay. When was it? March 9th? When was that? Yesterday, CZ tweeted that there will be a new Fiat to crypto exchange in Argentina. His tweet exactly was, guess where we will have a new Fiat to crypto exchange. So it's there. The concept of the exchange is there. He was just asking people, like, guess where? And they've been recently working with the Argentinian government and Binance Lab. Wow, that squeaking is throwing me off. Anyways, so they have been recently working with the Argentinian government, which is why people are thinking, hey, they're going to open up a crypto or a Fiat to crypto exchange. So that's pretty exciting. I heard about that, and I was just like, whoa. Yep, there it is.
CZ, that's my dog.
There's a story.
CZ, boy. What a cool guy. I would love to meet Chang Pao one of these days. Like, he's cool.
Yeah, so this is actually something that they've been working on for a while. They started talking about it since January. So it's a whole thing.
Guess where we will have a new Fiat to crypto exchange. You know what? I like our blog articles because we actually link the whole tweet.
Yeah, I don't like when they do that. So like, it's just like,
yeah, this is called a block quote. I'm not a big fan of block quotes.
No.
I like to link the whole tweet so you can definitely.
It just makes it look nicer. It's an easier read.
Yeah, and then also like if you want to see like the comments of the tweet, like you just click on it and you go there. I can't click on this.
That's true.
So, and not to knock Cointelegraph, like whoever their artist is, like they have to pay them. Like honestly, the only reason why I go to Cointelegraph is the art, because like literally
they have
every
really
single story.
They have really good art on.
I don't know if it's like if someone is drawing this or like how they're like actually managing
I don't know if it's. I think it's cartoon.
It. Some. This is much more complex than just a cartoon filter. Like there's
no. It's
multiple layers of
they probably use like Photoshop and After Effects and like did the whole shebang.
For sure. But like Photoshop, for example, has a filter that's literally called Cartoonify.
Right, but from the filter, you can like continue to like edit on top of the filter and do like more stuff.
It's either multiple filters or they did the picture like the way that I have my picture for my email signature, but like with more than one layer to it. I could have added more layers to it to make it give it more depth, but I thought I did a pretty decent job with the one I did.
I think what they do, because I have a friend who actually works for a company that does all kinds of videography and like stuff like that. What he does is he takes the picture. And you see how there's that white outline on it? He'll outline specifically what he needs to edit, do the cartoon layer, edit on top of the layer, re-layer it over, edit on top of that layer, and then like add like shadows and highlights and things like that, and kind of just marvel the face more. So yeah, it's they have like a special pad for that where you can like draw stuff on.
One of my homegirls has that.
Yeah.
They're like expensive.
Like, yeah, there's a different price range. Actually, Steve does that.
They start out like for like the decent ones at like two bands easily, and then like the even nicer ones are like even more.
It's animation. I mean,
that's crazy.
Animation, you know, the whole thing. Have you seen Disney? But yeah, so I thought this was pretty cool. It's neat. It's gonna be 6 locations that they're gonna be working out of apparently. One has been confirmed, or 2 actually. I guess Singapore and Malta have been confirmed.
Nice.
And then I guess Argentina is still in the works. Whatever they're doing with their government, that hasn't been officially announced, but it is on their way, and I think that's super cool. What y'all drinking this time? Too. So I personally have a lemon melon Bacardi Gold drink, I guess you could say.
That sounds good. Garçon!
Oh my god. Anyways, and then Tim has a cup with titties and some tequila.
There's children watching.
We're drinking.
These are boobies.
Anyways, so sorry about that, guys.
Can I get like a mixed up something? Whatever is going on over here. Can I get some of that, please?
Okay. You're really bad at hiding.
Yeah, go.
You just walked right in front of our camera.
Go around the lights next time, Garçon.
Sorry, guys. Garçon's not very professional.
He's drunk too.
Sure.
I'm trying to make an excuse for him.
Sure.
It's like the 3rd time he's been on camera in like the history of like our live streams, like accidentally or whatever. And all 3 of them happened tonight, like for sure.
It just honestly, like when he does that, it just reminds me of that guy who sent you that message.
No, we can't talk about that. Can't talk about that.
I mean, people don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that guy with that message. That's it.
The one who sneezed.
The one who sneezed. Look at you. You know what drives me crazy about Tim sometimes?
I snitch on myself.
He'll talk about, hey, you know, like let's not talk about that, whatever, and then he'll literally deliberately go out of his way to tell the world exactly what it is that I'm talking about. Oh my god. Anyways,
thanks, Garce.
Sure, but anyways, so moving on. Next story. Have you heard of Morgan? And I'm gonna say it's not raccoons, it's raccoons because it's spelled that way. From Bitcointopia.
I'm sorry, what?
Raccoons?
What is that?
Rockoons.
First of all,
how do you pronounce that?
I don't know, but we're gonna pull the story up together.
Raccoons. It's raccoons. I promise you.
That sounds like a Pokemon. That would be a rock and normal type Pokemon.
Listen, his
Raccoon,
name is.
I choose you.
His name is literally spelled raccoon, like ROCK rock OONS. Oons. Raccoons.
Okay, where is this story?
So this story, you're going to find it on bitcoinexchangeguide.com. And this story, I'll tell you exactly what it is. Let me pull it up here. It's crypto activist and Bitcointopia founder pleads guilty to charges, land fraud, money laundering. Boom.
What's land fraud? What does that even mean?
That's a great question. Actually,
you were fraudulent to the land. Like, what is that? What does that mean?
I guess he forged papers when he bought land and like, I don't know, like maybe like pretended. I don't know. I honestly.
First of all, that's not a real name. Morgan Raccoons.
Raccoons.
That's not a real name.
I don't know.
I thought you were making something up. That's not a real name.
No, it's raccoons. I'm telling you, Morgan Raccoons.
What's an illegal wire transfer? I don't understand.
Probably. I'm assuming money laundering. Honestly.
Okay, but money laundering is already illegal. How is the wire transfer illegal?
Transferring illegal money, like.
Right.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
The money being illegal is what's illegal. How is the wire transfer illegal?
Listen, man, I did not write this article.
I don't like it.
I did not write it. This is just one place where you can find this article at. I'm sure there's, I think it was on another website too, but this is the one that I came to when I was pulling it up. But essentially what happened was that in early 2018, he was under investigation by the government for heavily, suspicion of money laundering, which of course it turned out to be true. And they had some intel that told that, or some intel of criminal activity that they could see, and it became basically conspiracy, and they went after him. There was some news outlets that came to project regarding his advocacy and how he allowed cryptocurrencies to trade in fiat currency. So I'm assuming he didn't. I'm assuming he lied about a bunch of stuff, really.
So this says he is alleged to have transferred about 9,200 in Bitcoin to the agent for 14.5 in cash, taking the remainder as a transaction fee.
Ah, I see.
I don't.
So.
What, like?
Okay, hold on. 9,200 in Bitcoin to
Listen,
agent
Feds,
for.
Don't come knocking or anything like that, but
cash.
I have.
That sounds like a Bitcoin ATM to me.
I've assisted friends in getting a couple Bitcoin here and there. Little ETH, little BTC. I've even had friends send me $1,000 to give them ETH or Bitcoin or whatever it was, and the Cash App memo was not money laundering.
I've done that.
I know you've done that. That's why I looked at you. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
It's funny.
Sell me down the river.
No, it's $1,000.
Yeah, it's
You're
funny until
okay.
they come knocking. Anyways, so I mean, Feds, don't come after me, but like I don't really see nothing wrong with a little bump grind like that. Like that doesn't really.
So I mean, for that amount, to be honest, no. Because I don't know if you've been to a Bitcoin ATM, but that's pretty much the prices.
They wax you.
So
they wax you.
Like literally.
Oh, Bitcoin's 4,000. If you want to buy it right now, it's 5,500. Like what?
So I mean, honestly, I'm not. Sell it? 25. I'm not. I don't want to say that he's being, a bad Samaritan and shame on you, but that is something that's already technically legally happening. So
now here's the thing. It says here about 9,200 in Bitcoin for 14.5 in cash, right?
Right.
First of all, don't tell me what Bitcoin is worth to me. Just because somebody on some exchange in some country somewhere is willing to only pay 9,200 doesn't mean that I'm willing to sell it for 9,200.
True.
And if I find a sucker that wants to buy it for the 14.5, I mean, like what? Like, oh, you sold a car that was only worth $2,000 for $3,000. I sure did. What do you gotta eat? Like, what do you want me to do? I don't see anything wrong.
Apparently, there's money transmission violations. They must have had. So for this to happen, to be honest, he must have had some license or something that would withhold him from doing such an act. is what it sounds like to me, because that is not typical. Like, if you are under no contract, there's no obligation. Like, if I want to sell you a car that costs $1,000 and I sell it for $5,000, well, who's a sucker? Not me. Like, who's going to tell me what to sell my car for? No, it's my property. I'm selling you to for this much. You want it, you know, supply and demand.
Right.
But
what if you don't even have access to that car?
My thing
or to
is,
the Bitcoin?
if they're saying that he has violations, and it's business related violations and you know, whatever, they're also saying that he did not have a proper financial license.
That's another thing that I don't like. Why do I need, like, you don't need a financial license to sell software. You don't need a financial license to sell digital music online. So why, when, I don't understand, just because we the people have decided that we're going to trade Bitcoin to each other for goods and services, doesn't make it money that the government can come in and be like, oh, well, it's money now, so we want our cut. Like, get out of here.
I get. So, I mean, here's another thing, because this is how the land laundering is a whole thing. So he started, after he was released from bail the first time, he started this thing called Bitcoin City. Bitcoin City, he made it seem like this diddly-land-ish adventure, apparently. And they launched an impersonation with Morgan Raccoons as a, you know, futurist, whatever. And I guess that also got him back in the slammer because it was a scheme, quote unquote. They had pushed to sell almost 100 acres of undeveloped land.
That was a whole thing. I remember this.
Elko County. Yeah,
I remember this.
This I recall.
I was excited about that.
Yeah, so they were pushing to sell. The land was undeveloped. There was 100 acres of undeveloped land in Nevada
1,000
to build a city. 1,000 acres of land in Nevada to build a city centered around. Okay, well, automation and blockchain technology. So, I mean, I don't see how that's necessarily a scheme, though, because it looks like...
So if you read a little bit further, it became apparent that most of this was federally owned land with only about 10 or so acres.
Ooh, that's the problem. So somebody didn't do their research.
Right. So that part was the fraudy part. So that's bad. Now I can see how there was like land.
Yeah, so that's a problem. I guess they didn't. I mean, did they know that this was federally owned land? I mean, in order to push for land in the first place,
regardless, he must have known that wasn't his land. So.
Right. I mean, for you to push
shady.
land in the first place, like, you can't, like, you need to make sure. Ooh, yeah, no, that's what got him messed up. Man. So he actually even invited his followers out to the courtroom. That's crazy. He put his courtroom, the time. So so when you mess federally, so I'm not mad at him for the whole, I guess, overcharging people for the Bitcoin. Like, you got your Bitcoin, my fees are my fees. You know, when you go to a travel agency, their fees are their fees. That's it. I guess because the federal government does make you have certain licenses to handle these finances. I guess, I don't know at what scale he was handling financial, I guess you could say, obligation and duties, whatever he had going on. I guess there's a certain scale that the government requires to have per state. I know that. Like, there's monetary licenses and things like that. That's the first thing. Like, you always gotta, you know, make sure you don't accidentally get yourself in trouble. Like, you may think you have a side hustle, but if you don't got the licenses, like, you just can't go and go, oh, I'm gonna sell insurance. No, you need a license or you're going to jail.
Raccoons in Florida.
So, raccoons or raccoons?
No, they asked if there's raccoons in Florida.
Is there raccoons in Florida? Yes, there's raccoons in Florida.
Yeah, we have trash bandits out here.
Yes, Cheryl, you cannot sell something you don't own, especially if it's federal. That is,
well, here's the thing,
super illegal.
You technically can sell it. It's just not legal.
Yes, that's how you go to that. Okay, so we're trying to stay on the outside of the bars. Okay, I don't know about you, But those bars, I don't belong in them. So I'm gonna stay on the outside of the bars. I mean, you can steal a car and you can sell the car, but like, I'm not if somebody goes, "Hey, where'd you get this car from?" And they go, "Oh, this guy," and they come find you, like, you know.
Yeah, I'm not built for the whole jail, prison kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I'd rather just, you know, like there's rules.
Have to get a prison tab.
I may not like them, but you know what? It's better to live my life out here than be over there. That's all I know. So. Just gotta follow the rules sometimes. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I don't want to say he deserved that, but he had that coming. If he was trying to own federal, if he was trying to sell federal land,
that was dumb. Like I don't even.
You were trying to sell federal land.
First of all, like you just got out, and then like they're obviously looking at you. So like what? I don't get it.
Trying to push for federal land. My thing is, he literally like tweeted like, "Oh, I got court at this time in this place. Like, come follow, like, you know, for his followers and stuff." And I'm just like, bro, like, no, no, just no. I don't remember the guy. Actually, Roger Ver, was that the one that I'm thinking of? He
Bitcoin Cash Man.
Yes, Bitcoin Cash Man, telling people not to erase their Coinbase accounts because Coinbase has contributed so much to the industry and this, that, and the third. I'm pretty sure that's who I'm talking about.
They got rid of the people, so I mean, I'm not mad at them anymore.
Of course. But there was he was basically trying to push back on the whole hashtag delete Coinbase thing. So he essentially, and I mean, now that's kind of, I don't want to say it's blown over because people are still obviously upset about the situation, but not as much people, I guess you could say, are now trying to boycott Coinbase anymore because they took the initiative to get rid of the crooked, twisted, I guess, employees. They became their employees when they bought the company out at that rate. So they got rid of the people. They got fired. The hacking team doesn't do any partnerships or collaboration with Bitcoin whatsoever. People were getting mad. They did hashtag, delete Coinbase. Coinbase, of course, does not like to see their customers leave. Got rid of those people. And then Roger Ver decided to step in. He is the creator of Bitcoin Cash, which is actually Bitcoin.com. Fun fact for you guys who didn't know.
Yeah, at Bitcoin on Twitter, as well as Bitcoin.com is Bitcoin Cash.
Yeah. So, but anyways, so he basically kind of, stuck his neck out. He was rubbernecking for Bitcoin. And he was like, or back Coinbase, sorry.
That is not what that term means, but I'm just let you have that one. That's not what that term means.
Well, rubberneck bueno.
We're live, so you better not throw no Cheetos at me.
Guys, I just want to let you know that Tim is very vulnerable. It may be his time of the month. You know, it's okay.
It's called Manopause.
He has No, you're not even pausing. It's going to keep going next month. It's going to keep going tomorrow.
Anyways, so
what?
You were saying words about things. Apparently someone said that you're cool or like you rock or something. I don't know.
Also, he's my co-host, but it's fine.
First of all, stop. The people definitely come here for me.
Okay? Guys.
They love me. Okay?
Talk about cocky.
They love me.
I'll see you later, Cheryl.
Bye-o.
Be okay. She has a little sad face, and I'm like, no, I hope you're okay.
Well, she's probably just sad because, I mean, you know, she has to leave and she doesn't get to see our beautiful faces, you know? So
I guess. But I guess I essentially were talking about before the sound went out, unfortunately, was how Roger Ver talked about how Coinbase has done so much for the crypto community and how, you know, nobody can leave them and we should be grateful despite their poor decisions. I don't know about that. I don't know why. Like, if you make a poor decision, I'm grateful for your services. You know, like you did Coinbase, you've been doing a fantastic job. You have been one of the most exponentially growing exchanges and distributors of cryptocurrency. However, if you do something to, I mean, not in my favor, really, what do you expect? When you're dating someone and everything is fantastic and, you know, you love each other and everything's great and dandy and this person literally turns and stabs you in the back with a knife, are you going to be so ever grateful? Are you going to feel the same way? Of course not. So, I mean, Mr. Ver, and, you know, with all due respect, I don't think you should ask people of, you know, to not do that unless things are set right, which now things are set right, and that's fine. Hashtag don't delete Coinbase. Fine. They fixed it. But, you know, prior to that, everybody who was in their right mind should have, you know, protested or took some action if they wanted to see something done. If you don't care, then of course, you know, whatever, stay there. But, you know, it's a tough world out there. There's always going to be people who are going to negate over negative aspects. And that's just how it is. So that was one story. Let me see here. So
hold on, I have one. Hold on.
What's your story?
You've been like story. So you can give me a second here to jump in there, okay? This one's really important. So
what is it?
I'm pretty sure you don't use WinRAR on that laptop, but a lot of people use WinRAR.
Okay.
You know what a RAR file is?
Yes.
Like when it's like super compressed, like more than like a zip. Okay, so WinRAR is a tool that handles RAR files, 7-zips, G-zips, all sorts of, you know, exotic, super compressed file structures. And it'll uncompress them for you. It'll recompress stuff for you, whatever. Apparently, there is a 14-year-old exploit. An exploit that's been there for 14 years.
Ooh, that's a security problem.
So it specifically involves ACE or ACE files.
Mm-hmm.
And so
that's like not, can you imagine someone not updating their protocols for like 14 years?
Well, no, they update all the time. It's just that it's apparently been 14 years wouldn't make it a 0-day exploit, but it's still nonetheless you need to if you use WinRAR on your laptop, computer, whatever the case may be, you absolutely need to immediately update to I'll tell you right now 5.7. So you need to get to that stable version of 5.7. Essentially, the way it works is if you open a corrupted file or you attempt to open a corrupted file, like one that's specifically been tainted with this exploit, instead of just opening it, it'll install some stuff on your hard drive, do a bunch of stuff, and it has the potential to get into your Bitcoin wallets and steal your stuff. So definitely something to make note of, definitely something to look into and keep track of to make sure that if you are using WinRAR, you have updated it to 5.7. Otherwise, it could be an issue. I almost never used like the ACE archive file type, so
I don't need it. Not for my computer size and my file size. It's not usually something I.
Well, like, so the thing about it is, like, when you download stuff, a lot of times it's gonna come as like a RAR file. Well, not a lot of times, but I mean, it depends on what you download.
Depending the size.
Like
I want to say
for like the back end of the website and stuff. Like I a lot of the stuff that I download is gonna be like a 7-zip or a G-zip, and then I'll have to unpack it and upload it. But that's just me, like, as like kind of a developer.
I think the most I've gotten is a zip. Honestly, I don't think I've gotten anything smaller.
So but for me, I'm not sure if there's WinRAR on this computer or not, or if it's on the old one. But I use it, and when I need it, I'm not shy to download it. And so I don't have any Bitcoin stored like on the computer. Like, the computer's not a cold wallet for me. Like, everything is on the ledger anyway, so that's just safe because I mean, it's a ledger. It's safe. Link in the description.
Right.
But I just want to make everyone aware. If you are using WinRAR, immediately go and update it on the WinRAR website.
Yeah, you don't want a security breach there. Yeah. So make sure you get your updates in.
WinRAR is one of those funny programs that, like, you're supposed to, like, of your own accord, delete it after 30 days unless you pay for it. But, like, they don't make you delete it. Like, there's not, like, a license type thing.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, people just keep it. So it's pretty much freeware, but it's, like, actually technically not. But they've also never pursued legal action against literally anybody for using it. So.
Oh, yeah. They probably just like.
I've never paid for it.
I guess they're probably just trying to get a buck out of some guy. Like that guy.
Well, they have other products and stuff too. And like, you can pay for it. Like, I know someone who would rather pay 99 cents for a movie than watch it when it's literally on my laptop.
I do too.
I know someone who would literally do that. So there are people who just like to pay for stuff.
You know what? I've heard a lot of people that have said that.
That they just like to pay for stuff?
I've heard of that. I'm not going to lie. There's you know, you've ever heard the saying of people like they just like to give money away?
That's true.
That's a saying because of a reason. Because there's actually people out there who would rather not have something for free is too good to be true. There's something wrong with free. Right. Nothing's free. So I guess that mindset that's already kind of set there in stone kind of just has them going, why would I want something that's free? There's something wrong with it, right? So I mean, hey, I don't want to say I'm surprised, but like,
Oh, I'm just reading the chat now. Ambition
I keep my
Wolf.
Bitcoin on Mars.
I know Ambition Wolf. What's up, my guy? Everyone with their pseudonyms online.
Pseudonyms.
I don't know, exactly who everyone is. So, keep my Bitcoin on Mars. Okay. Well, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. It's pretty safe.
So, Brave.
The browser.
The browser
that I don't specifically think needs like a coin. That one?
The browser that now rewards live. And users can earn 70% of revenues in basic attention tokens.
I thought they were already rewarded. So they weren't rewarding previously?
So it's live. It wasn't, I guess it was still in the concept version or whatever, the works. But as of the 8th, it's live. It's now online. So I guess they weren't, where Coil is.
Wow, that's cool.
But now they are live. They are fully functioning as of Friday. So if you guys, I know a few of you guys were talking about the Brave browser. It was in the testing phase. Now it is out of the testing phase or beta or whatever you want to call it. And it is officially a full functioning browser with a reward system, and they will pay you for your basic browsing if you go to certain websites, this, that, and the third. There are now over 450 ads that have been trafficked and 53 campaigns that were processed by the Brave Ads server. So, hey, why not? Why not get some free coins? That's how I like to say it, right?
$5 a month. That's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's something. And I mean, depending on how much. So I feel like this is something that it would depend on how much you browse, how much you were to go to these different places. For someone who doesn't really do much.
So I don't
maybe
by this logic, then I don't think that the basic attention token is gonna like grow that much. I mean, if they're just giving it away for free, and the only real way, like, I mean, you could buy it and trade it if you really want to. I think you can buy it on Coinbase,
right?
But if they're gonna just give it away for free, I mean,
well, I
don't
mean,
see the value really going like super high or anything like that.
I mean, I guess you could say that they have some subscription base if they are doing the browser for $5 a month, and then you can get, you know, the coins. The coins themselves are free, but the browser has a cost behind it. So I guess that would drive some exclusivity towards it. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, maybe.
I don't really have anything else to add to this. I'm going to say the same thing I've been saying about Brave. One, I'm not a fan of everybody tokenizing everything. If there's already a token or coin that does payments, why, like, you could just use that. The only reason why I've come to realize recently that people tokenize their stuff is so they control the money supply.
Right.
So they can drop it when they want to drop it to you. But otherwise, I don't really see a specific need to have your own token all the time. It just seems like super overkill.
I think I broke my mouse. My mouse is not working. I'm really sad.
What?
My mouse isn't working.
Just hold the power button, hold it back. I wouldn't even mess with it.
I have to turn off my computer?
Or close it and open it again.
Great idea. You're right.
The other thing that I'm going to say about Brave is that...
That's not working.
You got to let it turn off. The other thing I'll say about Brave is that it's fast, but it's not...
Oh, my heart.
Like, when Chrome first came out, super fast. And it's still fast, but as they add more and more features to it, and you have extensions and whatever else, it gets less fast. And that's
right,
just how,
it will slow down.
That's just how browsers work. When they first come out, they don't have any features. So they just, oh, internet got you. We'll go there right now. Then as they get more feature-rich, it, you know, tends to slow down a little bit. And so, I mean, we'll see how a cryptocurrency browser is going to, you know, hold up in the future. But it's cool that they're going live now, or that they are live now. So I might download it again, do some testing, maybe write a review on it. But my thesis is always going to be my thesis that, you know, we don't have to tokenize everything. Zephyr Hills tokens. Like, we don't need, water tokens.
Zephyr Hills tokens. I have a question for you, Tim.
Zephcoin. What?
Zephcoin. No.
So
I'm sure you've heard about the rumors that have come out about Facebook tokenizing. And yes. I know you're not fond of it.
Not.
However, some individuals believe that could help end crypto winter. What is your feedback on that?
That wouldn't be what ends crypto winter.
Why don't you think I guess you could say, big, I don't even call them a corporation, but a big, giant tech company, would their users maybe be more inclined to using cryptocurrency?
That you can send payments to other Facebook users on Facebook right now?
Yes, I did.
Have you ever used that?
No.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that's I mean, so personally, me, I am 1,000% not a Facebook person. Like, you will catch me on Facebook maybe twice a month, if that.
Honestly.
If that. Like, you do not see me on Facebook. I just don't have time for it. I don't like Tim's a Facebook guy. Like,
first of all, I'm really
he tried to get me on social media, and I was like, no, I can't.
I don't really care for Facebook.
So you don't care about people, but you love those memes. You love your memes.
I can get memes from anywhere, okay? I just figured since I'm on Facebook a lot for the business, might as well join a couple meme groups, okay? It's not the same. It's a little different.
So Tim likes to talk to his people. And he also likes to talk a little behind my back on Facebook, but it's okay.
I don't talk. Every time I post about you, I tell you what I say.
He makes polls about me.
That's not true.
Oh, hey. From XY Australia. Hey, guys.
Oh, nice.
Hey
nice.
Guys. Just a little quick hey.
The like I was telling you earlier, the XYO community has like factioned itself off.
Yeah. It's so like different continents.
There's XYO Australia, XYO Asia, XYO Europe, and then XYO USA instead of like North America for some reason. Mm-hmm. But then there's also XYO Tim's House, which I made that. I didn't want to feel left out.
You're so silly.
So I made XYO Tim's House. So I mean, feel
XYO
free.
Tim's
I don't care
House.
where you're from. Anyone can join XYO Tim's House. You know,
I can't believe you.
It's a closed group, but you can just jump on in there, you know, and then have a good time. There's literally no rules except for take your shoes off at the door if you're coming to Tim's house. But I mean, I might even just put a link in the description real quick just to get it spicy real quick there.
So
come on.
While you talk about your Tim's house, Dr. Wright, Craig Wright, does that name ring a bell?
Yes.
What do you know about Dr. Craig Wright?
Whoa, why won't it let me do XYO Tim's house? What's going on? There we go. So that's literally the Facebook group for XYO Tim's house. Honestly, it doesn't necessarily need to even be XYO. You can talk about whatever you want in there. Just have fun. Just be nice to people. No rules, but just be nice. That's the rule, I guess. Anyways, Craig Wright. Yeah.
Tell me about him.
Fake Toshi.
Fake Toshi.
Mm-hmm. What about him?
So, did you know?
People are going hard. They're really trying to be like, no, he really is Satoshi. And I'm just like, not with it at all.
Yeah, he's a scientist from Australia, but, 50-50. Now, he is out to kill Zcash and Monero.
Yeah, I know. He wants to, first of all, he wants to prove that you can trace privacy coins. Which,
right.
Come on, my guy. That's not even nice. He's just not a nice guy to me, honestly.
Yeah, he seems like a stinker.
He's really not a nice guy. Oh, I'm going to destroy Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. Why? A lot of people have a lot of money in those things, regardless if you don't agree with it. If you don't agree with something,
you shouldn't, just go away. That's how forks are made. Make a hard fork. There you go.
But he did, though, and he was like, nah, but even though I hard forked, I still want to kill everything. That's not mine. And so, that's so stupid. And then now
that is ridiculous. I didn't hear him say that, but I knew he was after the coins. And recently he's been dropping some updates about how he's after them again and how he can show you how to destroy a privacy coin. Ooh, I mean, that is 1,000% not okay. I mean, the first thing that's going to happen if you, let's say, burn some currency is that's going to lower the supply, of course. And at that rate, if that's lowering the supply and there's lesser supply and a more constringent, group who can have this currency, that may increase the volume, that may increase the price of the coin temporarily. Now, if he was to try to demolish the whole coin, I mean, one, that seems hard, to be honest. Two, I feel like there's way too many people out there that would literally go after you before you go after them. That's another thing. I don't see how this one man is going to literally destroy an entire network. You must be the hacker man of the century. And you're brave. You're telling people who you are. So that's nuts. They could, I mean, I don't know how, I mean, I know Monero and Zcoin, they got their thing going on, but I mean, if they pull some federal things out their butts of how you sabotage their money and their earnings, wow, that's jail time, buddy. Don't do that. So I don't agree with that at all.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I don't agree with that at all.
Stinks on ice. I don't like it. I don't like him. I don't like his face.
He's very aggressive with this whole thing.
If I met him in person, I would tell him the same things. I'm a big fan of if I say it, I'll say it to you. So I can say whatever I want, because I know a lot of people aren't like that. A lot of people will say something, and then when they see you, it's oh my god, girl, hey,
say something.
Not me. Not me. That's why when I post about you online and it's not nice, I tell you that I said it.
No, I make you tell me. I'm like, hey, you said something about me. What'd you say? And you're like, well, this is where I vent. Well, no, tell me what you said.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Well, it's nothing that bad, but I just said this.
Well, I have to have fun during the reveal.
Nah. I don't know. I just rather have people talk stuff to my face.
Oh no, but it's all stuff I tell you. Anyways, I just also tell the internet sometimes because it's funny. Yeah. I just want them to laugh at me.
I mean, I get so. I mean, I don't deliberately disrespect anyone. Like, if I have something to say, and half of the time, it's not even that I mean in a disrespecting way. Like, when I told you that you look like a fantastic glasses model because you look like a person, and you look like a person that I see on the street, and I'll be like, wow, look at those glasses.
No,
like
no. What you told me was that I was exceptionally regular. Like, I look so average that just average people would buy whatever it is that I'm modeling
but it's
because
not
of
like,
my regularity.
So I'm not even so here's the thing. I'm not saying like
there's no nice way to say
what
that.
What do you mean? So you don't look bad, okay? You're not like an ugly guy, right?
I could be a super duper model.
Like, you don't look ugly, right? And you like have a certain aesthetic to your face that just complements glasses.
What's regular about this?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I look like Jesus.
You do look like Jesus. That's what I called you before we got here. But I mean, you know, like, you know, bandana of thorns up there. It's, you know, it's okay.
I look so nice.
You look so nice.
Honey.
I
look so nice. No, it's crazy. You like that's mean. That's very mean. You shouldn't say it. Here's the thing. Don't say it to anybody else, okay? Don't tell anyone how exceptionally regular they look, okay?
Brave cats are out. Oh God. Like, Brave who is most crazy interview? Tim is crazy.
Nope.
I'm not crazy.
So I think that's a reference to the interview with Scott.
Oh, it's Scott. Oh yeah. No, that's crazier, funny.
Him or Ari?
Yeah.
That was like one of the questions like I was a little bit nervous to ask because like I didn't want him to be like, we're not crazy. Like
like what are you trying to say to him?
Yeah, like I didn't want it to be like an offensive like at all. Oh, I just wanted to like kind of, you know, be like whose ideas are like, whoa, settle down. Like who's the one that thinks like way outside the box? Like
Right. And no, you kind of broke it down.
Yeah, luckily they were I kind of felt like I was in panic mode. I was like, wait, I hope he doesn't like
No, he seemed like a pretty cool dude. He was very like, you know, like nonchalant.
Nah, it was super cool. And the tour I got,
don't think he didn't seem the type to, you know.
The tour I got at the office was super cool. Everyone over there was really cool. Like I stayed for like an hour afterwards just talking to like different people and stuff. And I was like, all right guys, I'm out of here. Like
no, it's cool. That's
it was
cool.
nifty. It was really nifty.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Not only the content, but the wonderful editing. Hope you liked all the 3 sides.
Yeah, I mean the editing's fine. You know, could have been 4 sides, but you know.
No.
It's 4 sides to every story.
What is 4 sides?
It's 4 sides to every story.
You look like a story. Your life's a story.
My life is a story.
Oh man.
Anyways,
brave cats are out there.
Getting to the point here in the chat where we're going to be taking some questions. If there is an article that you read that you want us to talk about, if you have a question about bitsandtokens.com or what we do, you have a question about a specific coin that you want me to rate or Annalise to rate or both of us, because you'll get varying opinions because I don't play no mess.
I don't play no mess. Are you saying that I'm a mess?
No, I'm saying like I don't tolerate like one of my favorite things to say is like, why would you even tokenize, right? Where like your approach is a little bit softer. Like you like
sometimes
you like to look into stuff and it's like, oh, I can see why that would be. It
depends because I need to look one. I need to look at the competition. 2, I need to look at the demand. 3, I need to understand its purpose. 4, why are you here? Like those are like my main questions that I always ask. Because honestly, if there is no clear answer to any one of those questions, if any one of those questions are left unanswered, then you are irrelevant. That's just how it is. Like you have to meet all 4 questions. You need 100%. Like I do not play after KYC, that scarred me for life. Like we out here, like that's crazy. Like no.
Anyone who doesn't know what she's referring to, God, we have like 5 videos about it now.
Yeah, KYC Legal. I actually went to their site the other day. It's still up. Did you know that?
KYC Legal
is still up. I was looking at it the other day.
How do I get my money back from Russia? Can I?
Wow.
What's
you thought you were getting that back.
What's Putin's email?
What's Putin's email?
I want to talk to him.
Trump.
I want to talk to him.
Yeah, so like they actually updated their app. Look, this wasn't there before.
Oh, someone else noticed that Scott copied my glasses. No, honestly, like I'm not gonna lie. When I first met him, and like I went, then we like shook hands and all that. Like we mentioned, you know, the glasses, the similarity. He said, like, I don't know, like I might have gotten this from you subconsciously.
You don't want to know what's crazy? They literally have They're all rights reserved now from 2019. It's up to date, and they have 2 partners.
How?
I don't know. They have Payday and TSS. Tokenswap.store.
The website looks different now. Like they
they're actually on top of the website. I think they're doing that just to like, you know, cover their asses and shit.
Nah, there's no way.
But
there's no way. You wouldn't do it. There's no way. Look at all that Russian writing. It's so Russian.
I'm done.
Wow, they updated it, but the copyright 2017 to 2019. That's not even how you do that. So that's weird.
I don't know who their developer was, but not it.
Who was it that I had to tell to update their thing?
So one of their pages was off.
It was on Twitter. Let me go on my messages real quick. It was KYD coin. That's actually so funny that it's KYD KYC. So yeah, the Know Your Developer coin. Friends of mine too. We go way back. So
I'm getting nervous. I think there's a.
Oh, it's my chair.
Is it? This whole time I'm sitting here thinking there's a bird outside my window. That is so funny. Yeah. So Swap.
I'm on the Payday site. I want to see what that is.
I'm looking at Swap here. I don't think I've heard of Swap. So they're partnered with KYC Legal and Forte Coin. Do you pronounce the E?
Yeah, Forte.
Forte?
Like my forte is drinking alcohol.
Anyways, so they are in ERC20 exchange with fixed prices, apparently.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I guess their prices are
not broken.
Fixed. I don't know. So you can.
Wow.
What?
Payday Coin IO is mentioned.
Do you see how much KYC is selling for? What the is our KYC?
I have it still.
You have it?
I still have it.
How much was it?
I feel like we paid.
It had to be somewhere around there.
I feel like we might have paid a little less than that, but not by much.
I mean,
hold up. Wait a minute.
It says we can sell it on here, and it's definitely like $2.
I definitely need
$2.37
Listen, you don't
right
understand that I definitely 100% need that money back because that was $100 I did not need to lose. Okay.
I mean, apparently you can sell it on here. This is an exchange. Yes, I think so.
How do I do that?
Go to tokenswap.store.
I literally might do this like live right now.
It literally, you have to how it works. But when you say popular currencies and you click that one, it takes you back to their website. I don't know why, but I'm confused. How do you sell those coins back? Do you sell it on here? Is it that you sell it on here?
I'm gonna sign up.
Tokenswap.store.
I'm gonna sign up.
Need help with an ICO?
Oh, I can get in with MetaMask. Shut up.
20.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. Forte coin is $5. That's crazy. I want your $5 coins. I don't want to buy it, but like, you can give me $5. Shoot. Oh, so they support Maker on here. They support ZRX. They have VeChain on here. No way.
What do you want from me? What? I don't understand. Why do I need to?
You gotta register.
Can I just sign in?
Sign in.
You should use MetaMask to sign in. I'm trying to. I really want to. Okay, here we go.
Sign in.
Failed to auth with MetaMask.
Oh,
how?
No.
I'm terms to usage. What? What does this mean?
That is an incomplete sentence. That is the definition of an incomplete sentence. Scam. Don't do it. Create an account. Don't do it. Don't log in with the MetaMask. I don't know. I don't trust it.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't trust it. I don't know about that.
I'm going to figure this out because I could definitely use $100 back right about now.
I mean, that's fine.
But that into some adverts and whatnot. Well, be lit. Be super lit. Don't get me wrong. Hold on. First of all, speaking of advertising, we haven't been doing like a ton of advertising lately, but I want to give a shout out to a lot of the folks that are watching right now, especially. Hold on.
Scam. I'm telling you, scam. Don't do it.
Hold on. Wait for it. I want to say the YouTube name. Hold on. Wait for it. Ambition Wolf. There we go. just really
R.I.P. to all that
doing a super awesome job, like reposting the interview videos.
I like that name.
And the links that I put for bitsandtokens.com. So shout out Ambition Wolf, holding it all the way down, repping that Bit Squad super hard.
Whoop, whoop.
That there's a few people. Tom Karlowicz, always repping that Bit Squad. Tom is the bomb.
I secretly know all of you guys, by the way. I'm technically in the X5 group. I kind of glance in there every now and then, but like Tim talks about you guys like all the time.
Damn, son, I didn't even see the bus coming. Here I am under it.
Time.
That's crazy. You just sold me right down the river.
Yeah, like he could literally catfish your lies, but it's okay.
What? What? I'm just always engaged in the community, so I like to. That's why
engaged in the people.
That's why when we had that person sign up on
Listen,
BitSandTokens.com
Mr. King,
today,
it's okay. I understand.
When we had the person that signed up on BitSandTokens.com today, and I couldn't immediately like place them, like figure out like exactly who they were. I was like, whoa, who is this? I don't like.
Who is this? I don't like this. Who is this?
And you were like, no, it's fine. Like we're getting new people, and I was like, no, you'll understand. Like I know them all. Like I need to know everyone.
I need to know everyone.
These are my friends and family. Like we're in this together. So that threw me for a loop today.
That's funny.
Was it you? Was that you on there today?
Ernesto.
Because that wasn't the name that signed up that I saw. Unless maybe.
Well, you can't see much through your glasses these days, so.
Well, good thing the new one should be there, like probably tomorrow, hopefully. I haven't called.
You're so right. Well, when we go like sometime like the beginning of the week.
Yeah. So
yeah, like maybe tomorrow we can like ask.
I'm pretty sure they should probably be there.
What did you see?
Just about 10 minutes ago.
Did you go to the payday?
You too, rock.
Did you see their thing?
Nice. Have to show love, bruh. Appreciate you, my guy. The what?
Did you go to the payday page and see their
partners? It says that they're partnered with KYC Legal for KYC compliance and all that nonsense. Or whatever.
No, yeah, I know. But did you see where it says insurance partner? It literally says insurance partner.
That
made me laugh.
I
laughed out loud.
That might be the name of the that could be their logo. What do you guys think? I'm gonna pull it up now.
No, there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Wait.
There's nothing there.
Hold on.
That is non-existent.
Hold on.
Somebody literally put insurance partner and there's nothing.
It's a placeholder.
There.
It's a placeholder.
For who? The insurance partner?
For their insurance partner.
When?
They don't have one.
Exactly. Then why is that there? What is that there for? Oh my God.
It's a strategic partnership. Yo, from August 12th, 2018.
So, like, what? Bruh. Come on.
Hold on. Wait. Oh, does that mean that they're going to tell me when they partner with KYC? Hold on. That one I want to know about. Give me a second here.
No, it looks like it goes to the website.
Stupid. God.
It looks like, yeah, the other ones go to the website, but that's super funny.
This website, like, it bothers me so much because it's so nice. Like, they got me. They got me to buy their stuff. They peddled their wares and they got me.
Most of, like, their partners are Russian. Like, most of these people are Russian. These are all Russian businesses and, like, I'm looking at a lot of them here.
Tokenswap.store. Instead of like fixed, all this says fix. Fix. What?
Oh, man.
When trying to be
I guess
American goes
terms
wrong.
and conditions make sense.
Oh, my God.
So I don't know if this is like if they wrote it in Russian and it's, translated over into English and it's.
You don't translate a picture,
Well, no. The picture, no. But like, I'm talking about the IM's terms and conditions. Like, that did not make any sense whatsoever. Like, some of the things, if you read what they have, like some of the sentences just don't properly make sense. So I'm wondering if they like literally went like and just, you know what I mean? I don't know.
So the sell price, $2.37. I don't know if we paid more or less than that. I really don't remember.
I mean, we bought like what, 40?
42.
42 divided by 100. Or 100 divided by 42. What is that?
Yes. Chat, help me out.
Come on. Are we serious? I got you.
I don't have my phone.
You have a whole computer in front of you.
We're live streaming.
What? You're silly.
I'm supposed to just go to Google and just start typing in numbers?
Yes, that's literally how it works. Or you can ask Alexa. Like, she also does math.
Alexa, disregard.
So it's literally the same price. It's honestly, you're actually missing. They're actually taking 5.5 cents away. So it was $2.38. Wow. You bought in at technically. So it's basically the same thing almost. You're 0.5 of a cent off.
I mean, here's the thing though. Honestly, if I can figure out how to trade it back for that.
That'd be great.
That kind of held its own really well in this crypto winter. Really well. Because the ETH that I bought for the $100 back then, like, I'll get way more ETH now compared to what I got back then. For that. So that actually, I'm not mad. If I can figure out how to sign in here, I'm probably going to do it with like a fake email and all that and just finagle the system. I'll probably just do like a couple at a time, maybe like 10 coins first, and then try to cash out and see if it works, and then do the other 32. Whenever you're not sure about a website or an exchange or whatever, don't break the bank. Like, go slow at first and see if you can get away with, a few dollars, trading, doing whatever, and then make sure that you can withdraw. A lot of people go on these websites and like they trade all day, and then it comes time to withdraw.
And they're like, whoa, what happened here?
So I shouldn't say a lot of people, because that's really not like a very popular thing in the crypto space. Most exchanges are top notch, but you do have your, one-off instances that you want to be careful of. And so just be careful out there.
KFC, what?
As far as KFC.
You bought an ether today. Congrats, Williams.
Bought what?
Or Williams. I don't know if your name is William and it's Williams Reviews. Is that like plural? But
you forgot the part where they said drink, drink, drink. What are you doing to me?
I was sipping. You should be paying attention. I actually really have to use the bathroom. Like, I'm about to like.
Listen, when there's something on the screen, I can't go back to the chat. Why do you think I always switch to the bar to get to the chat?
Teach me, master.
So, anyways, yeah. So whenever there's an exchange or something that you're not sure of, go slow at first. Like.
Yeah, you need to go slow.
There's certain ones that, like, I'll just never, recommend that you go slow. Like, if I tell you to like go sign up for Coinbase, and then you'll do this and you make this transfer, whatever, like you can trust that that's fine.
It honestly took me like, I want to say 5 months for me to throw my first 1,000 in there. It took me a little bit of time before I was like, all right, let me just throw
not money laundering.
A little bit.
I can't stand you.
So I mean, No shame. Little drip drops of crypto here and there. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not.
That's actually my preferred method.
That's how you need to learn how to trade until you don't properly understand. Because can you imagine if you say, oh, let me just take this $1,000 and learn how to trade? No, don't do that.
Well, now hold on. First of all, for some people, that little $1,000 is no big deal. Like, Jack Dorsey's over here throwing 10 bands a day.
Well, Jack Dorsey knows what he's doing, though.
I don't know if he knows what he's doing or if he just has 10 bands a day to just...
Well, he's very... So Jack Dorsey's very passionate about cryptocurrency.
I think he wants to do Coin App and the Lightning Network.
Oh, my God. Maybe not. But, like,
For me, I'll be lucky to get away with a little extra $10 a day.
We're talking about the common people here. If you're a common person, start off with $20, honestly. Your first $20, no problem. If you want to, go big, maybe 100 for your first time. After you get comfortable and you are aware of how all the nicks and crannies of an exchange works, then of course, you can start throwing in some more money in there. But here's what happens. When an exchange, or not an exchange, but the price of cryptocurrency goes down, if you threw like, let's say $1,000 in there, some people, they see stuff going down and they'll be like, oh man, like they'll just kind of forget about it. They'll just leave it sitting there. Well, I'm just going to wait until it goes up. And they just, they just leave it. That happens sometimes.
I did that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I didn't.
That was bad.
So, I mean, it's one of those things where you really need to understand indicators on when to get out.
So,
and understand
only if you're going to be playing with the big boy money and you're jumping in with the big boy money.
Right.
Otherwise, if you use my strategy that I have stuck to since the fiasco, is what I like to call it, you
Tim likes to hold on until like later.
Well, that too, but I have adopted a a rigorous DCA strategy, right? Dollar cost averaging. What does that mean? Exactly what we're explaining. You put in $10 and then $10 and then $10 and you do it on a daily, weekly, whatever. Maybe you can afford $100. Maybe you can afford $15. Maybe you can afford $1, $5, whatever it is that you can afford to do. It's just recurring amounts of that particular amount, and you just keep buying in those intervals. Because what ends up happening is as the market fluctuates, you're not getting the perfect bottom, and you're not, losing from the perfect top either. You're following that, the whole way through, and it averages itself out to where a lot of times you'll actually be doing better by dollar cost averaging than buying everything all at once.
That's true. That's so another strategy.
It's the DCA boys, we're live, we're out here just DCAing all day. And that's also a good way to get out of a position as well.
Right.
Instead of taking all your money out at once where it could, go down or go back up again after you've taken your money out, you take out a little bit. You wait a little bit, maybe a day, maybe, if you're planning, today I'm going to get out, you don't have to pull everything out all right now.
Mm-hmm.
It could be, by the hour, you pull out little by little, or, week by week, or whatever it is that you're planning on, whatever your time frame is, it's going to work for you, right? I can't sit here and craft a whole strategy for you without sitting down and knowing your financial situation and really trying to figure out you as a person and how things are going to work for you.
Right.
Some people can just be like, $1,000, whatever happens.
Right.
I am not one of those people, so I would not advocate for that. But with cryptocurrency,
I don't know, whatever happens. I would definitely take $1,000. I mean, because I know I would definitely take $1,000 like tomorrow and throw it in there, no problem. Since I feel like we're pretty down. I don't want to say we're at the bottom because things they turned positive and now they're going towards negative, and I feel like they're still dropping.
I think we hit that bottom already. I think we bottomed out. There was a sharp rise after we tapped that bottom, and it was a bottom that we've held way previous in the past too.
I feel like it's still, because it's been going down a little bit. I think there's a little bit it's gonna go down a little bit more before it goes back up again.
I saw reports of 1850, but I cannot imagine Bitcoin dropping below 2,000.
I don't think it'll drop below 2,000.
I think it might have been on Cointelegraph, or maybe it was on CCN. They were talking about analysts are predicting 1,800 Bitcoin or something like that. I don't see that. But I mean, I don't think so. I really hope. I mean, if it does, only thing that's gonna happen is people are gonna start releasing those bucks real quick on those exchanges, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, Bitcoin's at $1,800. I can actually buy a whole one now." No, I'll sell a few possessions if I need to, if Bitcoin drops that low.
Yeah, that's a major
honestly, what I really want to do,
if that was to happen,
what I really want to do is own like whole Bitcoins, right? Like that's not true. I used to have a bunch of whole Bitcoins, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day, and we're not going to talk about it.
Did you know that I had a friend that bought Bitcoin when it was 8 cents, and he bought like 300 of them, and he had it on a computer, and he lost that computer.
Crazy.
My whole heart when he told me that story.
So you gotta
entire heart.
You gotta back up your private keys.
My entire heart. I was like, wow.
That wouldn't have been your friend to this day, like if he had those 300 Bitcoins though. Like you would have never known him.
Probably not. I mean, honestly.
If I had all my Bitcoin from back in the day, y'all would have never known me.
I mean, well, so maybe because Bitcoin didn't really like hit that top until like 2017. We met in like 2015, so like maybe when he hit that top,
a lot.
It was worth a lot. It was worth a good amount.
I was mining in like 13 and 14, like off a smartphone. Back when you could still mine like off a smartphone. It wasn't a lot by any stretch, but like you could just get it done.
He paid $24 for 300 Bitcoin.
Wild.
$24.
Wild.
If he had that and he hit the top when Bitcoin hit the top,
even if he had it now,
he would have
4,000. Like you wouldn't know him. What is that? 5.85?
Yeah.
Million?
Yeah.
Woo!
He would have been a millionaire.
Filet million.
For $24. Can you imagine? For $24 a few days there, you're a millionaire.
Personally, I couldn't imagine.
Millionaire. It's crazy.
That's wild.
That is wild.
Wild. It's wild.
Apparently, everybody knew when it was $2. This guy over here knew it was $2.
When I knew about it when it was $2. It's crazy. $2, and then my backstory about Bitcoin is that it was $2, and I was just unwilling to pay more than $1 for what I was calling internet money. And
Stupid.
what a dummy.
He is a dummy. If I knew about it, I would have just done it just for shits and giggles. And then as I saw it going up, I would have just, man, I just done it. Like, you know, just YOLO. But it's okay. You know, life happens. That's a part of life, I guess.
That's one of the reasons why, like, cryptocurrency education is like so important to me, because if I had someone who is like me now that like is very passionate about this, that was literally like, yo, like you need to get in to Bitcoin. It's going to be revolutionary. It's going to change the world, whatever. Like it would have been, you wouldn't have known me right now. Like I would be so rich, you know? And like, it just, I can't, that wasn't. I
add you, William. I hope you know that. I literally add. I add. You
know, and so like I'm so passionate about the education aspect of it now, and what's why we built Bits and Tokens, because for people that don't understand it but want to, hello, we're here.
Hello.
I will help you.
Hello.
I will help you time travel back. I wish. I wish.
Back to the future or back to the past, I guess.
You know what? Speaking of time travel, super unrelated. This is a quote for people to follow their dreams and to be good people, right? Whenever you think about time travel, what's like one thing that you're not supposed to do when you go to the past?
Alternate the events.
Right. And like it's supposedly like a very small change could like alter the whole future, right?
Right.
So why don't you use that same logic today? One small step forward today
can alter your whole
change
future.
Your whole future. Isn't that cool?
I like that. I
heard that quote and like I was just like, oh my god, like I need to get on this laptop and just go like even harder.
I like that. I 1,000% like that.
I heard it and I was just like, wow, this is like, I mean, like obviously, like duh, but like
if you sit down and really apply yourself and really learn to the information that's out there that you could have not known, that in the future you'll be like, wow, I wish I knew about that. Like, why don't you just go ahead and try to learn that, try to know about what you don't know.
I'll drink to that.
Hey, I like that. My tongue is secretly burning because I burnt it and the alcohol is burning my tongue. I know.
You get some kava. It'll numb everything up.
Oh, yes. The dirt juice. I love it. Yeah.
Love kava. It's my favorite.
There was actually an article that I read about that the other day. That like it was like kava is sweeping America. Like it's becoming a trend now.
Wow, I've been trending for the past like 3-4 years then.
Like I knew about kava when I was in high school, so it's been a while. Golly. And there wasn't a lot of shops, and I've noticed like that Shelly shop that was not there before. That is relatively new.
Shells?
That's relatively
the Shelly
new.
Shop.
Yeah, that wasn't there before. That was kava's dirt methanol.
Dirt menthol? What? Skills, don't play with me.
Menthol. I like methanol better. Dirt methanol.
First of all, methanol is chemicals.
It's chemicals, yeah.
Menthol is the stuff they put in cigarettes.
Menthol. El menthol. Yeah. Hispanics love to use menthol. Love to use menthol. It's not even in that I want to say menthol. Dirt menthol. I don't say menthol.
I don't know what you were going for there, but don't play with me, okay? Kava is delicious.
Kava's delicious.
Kava is delicious.
So, I wouldn't call it delicious. I would call it it feels like you're becoming one with the earth. It feels like earthy.
It tastes earthy, like dirt.
It feels like it makes you feel like you are. It tastes like a Newport. It does not taste like a Newport. That's disgusting. It doesn't taste like a Newport.
As someone who refuses to smoke Newports ever again, I can tell you it definitely does not taste. I don't know what flavored kava you had, but regular kava, I can tell you right
Ernest,
now.
I feel delicious. Your pain. I feel your pain. So I honestly, and you know what? Because of the whole crypto market is going slow, I actually have decided to start looking into Forex.
Girl, what you know about pips and all that?
I think I started looking into Forex.
If you need somebody to teach you about Forex, I know a guy.
So I've been
our sales guy.
I've been dibbling and dabbling. Yeah, I remember him talking about that. I've been dibbling and dabbling, and I know some people who also have invested into Forex. I know one guy who, before he actually started trading, he did his research, whatever, took a couple classes, this, that, and the third. In his first month, he made 50,000.
You got to wake up early though.
50. Oh yeah, of course.
That power hour is like 5:30 to like.
Oh yeah. Oh like yeah. I mean, if that's if I'm going to be trading that, I have to find the peak times. But I've been trying to get up earlier anyways. But I end up if I go to sleep late in the day, then I'm not going to wake up early. But if I go to sleep, like you see me go to bed like at 12 sometimes. Like right now, so during the week, I'm getting ready for bed just because I want to wake up earlier in the week. But I mean. There was this guy, he made $50,000 in his first month, and he didn't know, I don't know why, how he did not know this, that Forex closed on Sunday.
Yeah.
Or Saturday. They close on Saturdays.
Sundays.
Is it Sundays? Sure. So they closed, whatever, he didn't know. He left his money there. Next day he comes, gone.
What do you mean?
Like... he lost it most. He just let it sit. Charts were going, things were changing. 50 turned into like maybe like I think he said he was like had like $2,000 or $3,000 left.
But that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know how he lost all that money, but like something happened there.
I don't understand.
I don't know.
I would need more information on that story. It seems like it might have been a simplified version for you, but like I would need like all the details.
That's exactly what he said. He said I left it over the weekend, and I came back to it Monday, and my 50,000 was no more. And I was just like, what?
Why wouldn't you close your trade though? I don't understand.
I don't know. He didn't know it. He didn't know the exchange closed.
No, but you need to close your trades though. Like you need to like. So the way it works, there's pairs, kind of like the same way cryptocurrency works in pairs, right?
Right. You work in pairs.
And so, like, you would, like, let's say you're trading USD versus, the pound, right? Like GDP or whatever it's called, GD, whatever it's called, right? And so you're trading back and forth.
GBP.
Sure, the Great Britain pound. There we go. And you've made your money, right? You will then close that trade. You're done. You've exited, and your native currency is what you'll have left.
Right.
So if he would have closed it, that 50,000 USD when he came back would have been 50,000 USD.
I don't know how it worked. All I know is that he was very sad.
I know how to trade Forex. I just don't, because like everybody trades it like leveraged, and I'm just not for it. Like I'm not for it. Like leverage, like margin trading scares me so much. Like margin calls, like getting your shorts closed, like no. Can you imagine? Make a bad call and your shorts get liquidated before you can even like try to make the money back. It's crazy. I can't do it.
It makes me sad. that would make me sad. I would honestly have to sit down and like fully understand everything about the market before I go in. But it's something I've been thinking about. So that's a whole thing. But yeah.
I don't know. That's why I've never really got like into Forex like that, even though like I've wanted to, and like I know a lot of people who've made money. I know a lot of people who've lost money, but I don't know. It just never really like made me feel like I should like get into it. So
does it make your pants feel hot, like crypto?
I don't know that crypto makes my pants feel hot.
Yeah, you're hot for it. You got the hots for crypto.
You do this thing where like you just make stuff up.
Sometimes
that isn't a thing.
You got the hots for when someone says you got the hots for her, you got the hots for it.
That's a thing, but nobody says. No one says that your pants are hot.
Well, what else is hot?
Oh, my pants are hot for crypto.
What's in your pants?
My butt.
It's hot. What do you want?
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Oh God.
Anyways,
I cracked myself
up. Yes, back to the chat. XYO. Here's the thing. Will XYO become like Bitcoin? Never. Absolutely not. And I've said this countless times. I even posted in the XYO official group before, like you could not post there anymore. And I received a lot of love for this post because it's true. And some people thought I was trying to like demean and be like mean or whatever, but that wasn't the case. XYO will never be Bitcoin. Litecoin will never be Bitcoin. Ethereum will never be Bitcoin.
No coin will ever be Bitcoin.
I will never be Bitcoin, and you will never be Bitcoin. But that's beautiful. That's okay. I'll never be Annalise, you know? Like, we'll...
And I will never be Tim.
Shut your mouth. You're lucky to be half of me. Anyways, so, in terms of, like, you know, what the potential, like, monetary gain for XYO, you know, you got to understand... There's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoin. Max. Most, if not all, other coins and tokens have a much higher maximum supply. XYO, no different. Like, their maximum supply is much higher than that of Bitcoin. And so, reasonably anticipating that it's going to be worth, you know, $1,000 one day, I mean... In a future where there is no money and you're only using coins and tokens to pay for goods, services, and whatever else, maybe.
I don't think so, because the value of so here's the thing. Something you think about when it comes to cryptocurrency is if there's a limited supply, when there's a collector's edition of something, it is worth so much more than just the regular edition.
Right.
Bitcoin, because it has a, you know, set supply of how much is out there.
That's scarcity.
And, you know, stuff, people lose their coins, people do this, people do that. Eventually what's going to happen is that there is going to be a scarcity, like you said, of Bitcoin out there. And then, of course, supply and demand. It's going to become that collector's edition. It's going to be collector's edition price. Oh my God, you have Bitcoin? What? Dude, I heard about that. Could you imagine, like, let's say 100 years from now, if Bitcoin literally sold out yesterday, how much it would be worth? What? Forget it.
So the thing about it is Bitcoin, the inflation schedule is set for like 100 years or something stupid like that. Like, the inflation schedule is just set, right? It's just coded in. The whole economic, like, foundation of Bitcoin was so well thought out that's why 10 years later it's still a thing. That's why 10 years from now it's still gonna be a thing. So Bitcoin is a whole different beast, and it's a whole different beast because Litecoin, the people who had Bitcoin got airdropped.
Right.
Bitcoin Cash, the people who had Bitcoin got airdropped. Bitcoin SV, the people who had Bitcoin Cash got airdropped. So it's like, you just, there has not been another coin that's like Bitcoin at all since the inception of Bitcoin.
The chat is making fun of you. Ernest, you will never be Bitcoin. Sorry, dude. They feel roasted. All my life, I've just wanted to be a Bitcoin.
Anyways.
Oh, man. You guys crack me up.
There's a comment about Litecoin in there.
I'm like 50% about Litecoin. Like, so I understand.
0% about Litecoin.
So let me tell you something. I understand Litecoin is a hard fork off of Bitcoin. However, the like literal technicality behind Litecoin, like, you know, money is money. Money is popping. Go get your money. Go do what you got to do. But like the purpose of Litecoin, man, it's literally like a lighter Bitcoin. A lesser developed version of Bitcoin. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Like, I need answers.
Watch. Check me out, right?
I need answers.
Check me out. What kind of car do you think Elon Musk drives? If you had to take a random guess, like, what kind of car do you think he drives?
Probably a Tesla.
Okay, and what kind of coin do you think Charlie Lee uses, the founder of Litecoin? You would think he uses Litecoin. Sold it all.
Well, there's that, I guess.
Like, what? Like, if I'm Elon Musk, the only thing I'm driving is a Tesla. The only way I'll pay for services if I'm Charlie Lee is with Litecoin. Right. Oh, you don't accept Litecoin? Well, I'm going somewhere else because this is the money that I made, that I believe in, that you need to believe in too.
Right.
I don't have somebody that I can turn to when I have crypto questions. Why? Because if you need your crypto questions answered, you go to bitsandtokens.com. Like, when you believe in a thing, you use that thing.
Right.
And Charlie Lee doesn't even use Litecoin. He sold all of it. Literally at that moment, I just turned my back and I never looked back at Litecoin. I won't do it. I will not do it. I won't. If you don't believe in you, I don't believe in you.
That's true.
Like, that's crazy.
True. That's true. No, that's super true. I don't know. So eventually, this game is going to be survival of the fittest. I guess the best fittest wins. Because I don't know. I feel at some point in time there's going to be some. Not that there hasn't been, some slashing and burnings of coins, but like, hey, Venezuela accepts Litecoin and Bitcoin as a legal tether. Cool. So I know that
Venezuela would accept.
Venezuela will accept anything at this rate.
Rocks,
poor guys. I feel really bad for what's going on with their government.
I shouldn't laugh at that because that was a mean joke I just made. But like, Venezuela would literally accept like a shiny rock right now.
Yeah, like Venezuela is going through some stuff.
Have you seen the people that make like the little like purses and stuff out of their money? Mm-hmm. Because the money just literally worth nothing. So like they could just, here's a purse made out of like $1 million.
That's actually kind of funny.
Should I buy $20 of Bitcoin? I would recommend it. And then if you can afford $20 next week, I would recommend that too. Again, I can't give you financial advice without having you sit down with, me and like our financial guy, because I'm not a financial advisor. Would I buy $20 worth of Bitcoin right now? I sure would. Matter of fact, where's my phone? If I knew where my phone was right now, I would buy it like with you, just to show you like I'll put my money where my mouth is, I guess.
That is so funny. Literally, the bags are worth more than the money that's on the bag.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah,
so funny. That's so funny. The bills are literally like.
You should have seen the table where the guy was making the bags that were made out of the money. Like the tables were just. I'm talking about like stacked with money.
That's crazy. Hey, let's make these purses out of money because they look cool and it's literally money. And, we'll sell it for you because, it cost me all of 50 cents to make this purse, but it's $55 for you.
Wolf.
Huh. Cool.
Alejandro, what's happening here?
That's cool.
Yeah. The bags look nice, though. Like
they do. They look pretty cool.
Like, I would buy one of, like,
they're like, they're literally selling, like, the bags for, like, $55. Like, that's crazy. I mean, hey, I guess. Look. $55 made from 150 peso bolivars. $55 for one bag. That's crazy. $55 for a wallet, man. I guess get your money where it is. You gotta get it. Cause hey, why not? Well, poor guys. I feel honestly bad for them. Like,
yeah, it's crazy over there. It's real crazy over there.
I feel really sad for their country.
But
yeah, there's a whole thing with them in Colombia right now, and Colombians are helping them out because man, it's sad. How many shares do you think you're getting for $20? So if you go to bitsandtokens.com, Tim, would you like to demonstrate what $20 of Bitcoin looks like?
Maybe.
I
might want to demonstrate that.
I think you should.
I'm gonna go to the secret spot that I don't have linked.
There's a secret spot?
Yeah, if you go to bitsandtokens.com/buy-crypto, it brings you to a very lightweight page that only has the buy crypto thing.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can just go to my account and oh my God, what's happening with these comments? We're getting like all these spam comments. It's crazy.
78 comments?
I deleted them earlier.
Wow, I think they like you. I think they like our website.
Gosh.
Anyways, how much Bitcoin do you get for $20?
So if I was to literally numlock. If I was to literally buy it right now,
you get 0.005024 Bitcoin. That's how much you get for $20.
About 5,000 Satoshi ish. No. That's more than 5,000 Satoshi. That's 50,000?
Yes.
So, not bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, Bitcoin for its worth is a lot more than $20, of course. So you're not going to get anywhere near one, but it's something.
For 4,000 you get a whole Bitcoin.
Yeah, you get a little over a Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin's like at 3 and change, like 3.7, 3 something.
Speaking of buying Bitcoin with cards, for anyone in America, I know we have viewers from all over the world. Like we have people from Australia, people from here, people from there. What's happening here? What is happening?
I don't know, but you seem discombobulated. So I have a question, Tim.
No, I'm speaking.
But I have a question.
Speaking of buying Bitcoin with a credit card / debit card, if you are looking for a bank that doesn't care if you buy cryptocurrency or not, because I remember that was a thing for a while in the XYO group chat. Everyone was trying to figure out how to buy crypto. The bank that I personally use is simple.com for buying crypto. It's not, they don't have a physical bank to walk into. You sign up on simple.com. I don't think there's like a referral or anything like that, or else I would send it to you guys. But Simple Bank, they're a partner of BBVA Compass. And so honestly, just super easy. The customer service is top notch. But literally have never, and we're talking about like thousands of dollars into crypto over the course of the past year or so. Never one time had a problem. And we've bought stuff to do reviews. We've bought stuff to try out like crypto games. I mean, like anytime I want to buy crypto, I get it immediately. Like my bank has never given me any guff, no talk back.
Guff and snuff.
So
can I ask you a question now?
Yes, now that I'm done with talking about this thing. Yeah, what's up?
Okay, so XYO is shooting a satellite to space with SpaceX. Do you think they are building a map coordinates to space?
Do I think that they're building
a map coordinate to space?
Like a map of space? Like, what do you mean?
It says to space, so I'm assuming getting to space. But that wouldn't, I don't think that would necessarily make sense. I'm scratching the back of my head for that one.
Here's the thing. At the risk of sounding like tinfoil hat man, not really convinced about space travel. So I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah, Tim's a flat Earth guy.
First of all, that's a strong word. I'm just not sold on space travel. Okay, one. How do you create thrust in a vacuum? Okay, and if you can create thrust in a vacuum, how do you How do you?
Have you ever tried thrusting a vacuum?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I hope none of you guys have ever thrusted a vacuum.
Oh my God! I'm so sorry. I'm usually the one that gets really saucy. Like I'm not even saucy right now. You're just all over the place.
If you throw the joke out there, I'm gonna regurgitate.
Anyways, I think
funny.
Anyways.
Oh.
Anyways. Jesus Christ! We're supposed to be professionals.
Ooh. I'm sorry, this is killing me here. Chat,
I'm so sorry about this. This is crazy.
Nah, man. Right now. Everybody, gets a good laugh, but it's okay if you thrust vacuums. It's fine. But continue on, guys. I'm sorry.
Anyways, so I'm just really not convinced about space travel. That it's like a thing. I mean, you got the Van Allen belt that I don't think it's possible for metal to go through, or people for that matter. But I think that as far as getting a satellite into geostationary orbit would be beneficial, since the whole, to be honest, the XYO got us all because they were talking about replacing GPS, and GPS is a $2 million a day industry, and I believe the GPS is based on low-rad technology from the military. I don't think it's ever changed from low-rad. Basically triangulation with towers. So we'll see. EtherX, the satellite they're trying to launch with the little XYO cube seat, I think they called it. I think that the cube seat in itself, going up into the sky to be able to talk to other satellites that are able to talk to stuff down here, sounds very cool. I don't know about mapping out space and all that, but that would at very least make it so that let's say, for example, my Sentinels over here could talk to your Sentinels in Australia or what have you. So that would be cool. I think that's just strengthening the network a lot, making it much more robust, as we like to say in the technology space.
That's right. You're in Australia. You're right, Ernest. because he was saying that it's Monday afternoon, and I was just like, Monday afternoon. I was like, oh, you're like over there.
A thing I used to always say to people is like, don't worry about today. It's already tomorrow in Australia.
It is.
Right?
It is.
Oh, but what if today doesn't turn out fine? But it's already tomorrow in Australia. They're fine.
Yeah. Where I am, it's 11:36 Sunday in Florida. So
PM at night in the nighttime.
I think that's pretty cool. You're like a whole nother like day ahead of us. That's pretty cool. That's neat. I hope you find that meat. I hope you haven't like encountered any spiders. Because I've been watching some really crazy
that video
spider
I showed you the other
videos.
Day with the spider that went in the tailgate.
Yeah, no. I've seen like some crazy spider and animal videos from Australia. Like I know you guys like you have wildlife and like
can't do it. Cannot do it. Washington State. That's one I've never been to. I've been to a bunch of different states. Never been to Washington State.
Washington's like all the way up in the corner. Y'all far.
Yeah.
Y'all far. I like Oregon. I've seen Oregon. It's really pretty.
I have played Oregon Trail.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think we all did growing up as children. Don't tell me you never played Oregon Trail.
You have to refresh my memory.
What do you mean? The Oregon Trail was like a game on the computer, and you had to go from here to Oregon, and there was a trail, and like stuff could happen. People could die.
I never played that
and
game.
Your cart wagon could fall off, and your ox could like pass out due to like dehydration.
What kind of game were you playing?
Or bison or whatever was pulling the cart.
No, I've never played that.
What are you talking about? You've never played Oregon Trail?
I'm before your time. Or after your time.
What?
Technically. Yes, we will see you in space.
Yeah,
I mean,
see, Skills knows Oregon Trail.
Well, I don't know about that. I never
Williams says it's an old game. Okay, I'm an old man. What's your point? But... yeah, no, it was that was like the game. Like when you went to computer lab back in the day, like you would fight because you wanted to play Oregon Trail.
Computer lab?
Oh my God.
What?
Back when computers weren't like a thing that everyone had.
I'm sorry. By the time I went to school, there was a computer in my classroom.
Whatever. Anyways.
You gotta remember, like I'm not from like the 80s or the early 90s. I'm like. Or the early 90s.
Yeah,
I'm
really,
like from the late
90s.
Like
yeah,
way over there.
Really. So like nobody taught you how to type in school?
What do you mean? The computer, the keys were right there. The letters were right there.
Oh man, nah. Like, we had like typing class.
I mean, in high school, I had a typing class.
Oh no, that was like elementary, middle school for me.
Nah, man. Like you had it. By the time I was around, I had a computer. I used to play like Crayola at home on my computer.
Nah, in high school, like I was taking like computer programming and stuff like that.
Yeah, I took computer programming too in high school. I learned how to spell my name out and do a couple other things and make a game.
You know HTML and CSS like that. Then why don't you do the website?
A little. I mean, I'm a little rusty. I can touch up on it.
Nah, that's one thing that like I never forget. Like I had to. Like my teacher was fire. Like she really Jamaican lady. So like she just wasn't taking nothing from nobody, and like you just had to like just learn. Like just do it.
We did 2 hours of code to see a dot.
Hello world.
To see a dot.
Hello world.
Oh no. I mean, honestly, it's most of it's basic math.
I think Skills is calling you a whittle baby.
A whittle baby? I'm not a whittle baby. A little bit. I'm a little bit of a whittle baby. I'm actually getting old now. I'm like 22.
Jesus.
I know for like most of you guys are just like, oh, you're like a little kid.
I'm so
But I
old.
honestly feel old. I feel like, I got like some rheumatoid arthritis in like my left shoulder. Like, I don't know.
Wait till 28,
what's going on. I'm just like, I wake up and I'm like, when your knees stop working at 28, your knees don't work, Tim? Got something to say?
My knees?
Yeah, your knees don't work.
Let me tell you about my knees. No.
You got a little achy, breaky back.
You know those long walks I like to go on?
Uh-huh.
It's not for fun. I keep these things in shape.
I gotta keep these things in shape. I'm so done.
You gotta use it or lose it.
There's barely. You're sitting here talking like you're on Medicare and all. You need to stop. I'm so done. I'm literally done. I'm done with you.
82. No.
82 here.
No way.
Hey.
No
hey,
way.
How are you?
I don't believe that.
You don't believe
48. Okay, maybe. Maybe. Perhaps.
48. That's reasonable. 27. Also reasonable. 82. Like you were born in the year 82. or you're 82 years old?
I will accept born in the year 82.
Because you have a lot of ambition for an 82-year-old.
You're too good at Facebook to be 82. Say that right now. Okay?
No. You know what? There's a whole like what's it called? There's a whole group of like people who are like 70 and up of like gamers. Have you heard of that group? They're like a gaming group. I am 82. Shut up, Skills. I know you. You're not 82. Oh man. But there's a whole like group of like these gamers, and like the average age of the group is like 80, 83, 84 years old.
Oh, I have seen that.
Yeah, and they're like gamers. They'll be on their headsets.
Like Vice or something? Where was that?
I don't know where I saw that, but I think Gaston. Garlone. Anyways,
no.
he was telling me about that, and I was just like, what? No way. And I like looked into it, and they're like their median age is like 82 years old, and I was like, what? Their youngest person is 76. 76. That's crazy. You have a whole group and you're 76. Nuts.
Wild. Just nuts. Wild.
So that's a whole thing. But yeah, I was 7 when first Atari came out. Cool. I was -17.
If you just did that math accurately that fast, like, wow, that's crazy.
Probably not.
You're our new computer if that's the case.
I took a wild guess because I knew the Atari came out like way before.
A lot of teraflops there.
Way before my time.
A lot of teraflops because that was crazy.
Way. Why
are you singing way?
I played Pong. I keep hearing about that message. Like, what? Pong? I said message. I meant game.
Do you not know what Pong is?
Yeah, the first ping pong, like the first screen pong, like it was like you had that big.
Yeah, it was a paddle, and a ball.
Right. And then you had that big like square that you had, and you had the little joystick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pong. I know about it, I just never played it because it wasn't Pong? Around. Not like the OG Pong, no.
Like you never like downloaded it or like something like what?
I mean, like on the computer, but like from like the Atari, no. We're talking about Atari.
Can we reach out to Acer? Here's the thing. I want to reach out to Acer and I want to reach out to Rode Microphones because like the branding is crazy. You guys should sponsor us because we use your products. Have you realized like all the expensive stuff we have? Like we both have. Like we have two Rode mics, 2 Acer Predator 300 Helios.
Whenever I go out like with my computer, cameras. People for some reason feel intimidated and they're like, "Oh, what do you do?" And I'm like, I'm editing. They're like, "Oh, do you play any games?" I'm like, "No."
Yeah, because my thing was for us to get like the gaming laptops just because of the GPU for like editing and stuff.
Right.
And so mine is actually overclocked because my laptop is almost never off, and so like I need it to like always just be like super fast and like just doing a bunch of crazy stuff. But I also think that's why like my battery life is like 1 hour when it's unplugged. Like my battery life is atrocious. Really bad.
Scratching the back of my neck. Oh my
really
God.
Bad. My battery life is atrocious, but this laptop is like never off. I'm always like.
So I have the bad habit of not turning off my laptop too, but like honestly, like I feel bad for it sometimes, and I'm like, "Oh, you poor baby," and I have to turn it off. Like I just feel like let me just restart you real quick. You'll just leave
it sometimes, and I'm just like, "Oh, okay, let me just." She wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, I'll just leave it. I'm just like, "Oh no, poor baby, the poor baby's on."
So, anyways, this is wow. The past 2 streams have been 2 hour plus. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, like, that's what happens when you interact, I guess, guys. So.
Listen, here's the thing that I need everyone to do. Not that we don't love you guys and we don't appreciate you guys. Obviously, that's the case. You're superstars, every single one of you. Bring your friends next time. Let's.
Do you guys see the size of this thing? That's 1. Like, it looks like a little doo-doo ball.
It's not crazy. 1. What are you talking about? My hair is braided.
Ugly
what are
anyways.
you talking about? My hair is literally braided. All of them. This all braids.
Looks like poop.
You look like poop. Shut up. Your part's crooked.
You smell like poop.
Your part's crooked.
My part's crooked. I didn't even part my hair. It's
part's crooked.
It's naturally in place.
And if you put it in a ponytail, you would look like Piccolo. Try me.
Piccolo?
With your little alien boop boop boops.
I don't have alien boop boop boops.
was one right here, and there's one right here. And if you were to push your hair back, those would be in the front, and you would look like Piccolo.
Does it make you hot? Of course. You see, this is like 4 pounds at least, like per dread. It's like 4 pounds on top of his head. Like you must feel like a slave carrying that around your top of your head. Like, come on.
You don't see how often I tie my hair up, and then I'm just I take it down, and I tie it back up, and I take it down.
Yeah, because you got like 70 pounds on top of your head, kid.
Well, it's not that heavy, but yeah, it is pretty heavy. But I do have to tie my hair up a lot. I do.
Yeah, it's hot. It gets hot often, so like I said, it's a little smelly over there.
Shut your mouth.
Just a little bit. Like I said, a little poop, just a drop of poop. Oh man, gotta love Tim, guys. I want everyone to know that he just flicked out a pocket knife at me.
I sure didn't.
This is on live stream.
I sure didn't.
Please send this to your local authorities.
I sure did it.
You're lying. How could you lie on live stream? I thought you said you didn't lie. I'm sure they can hear you scrummaging things across the table. I'm sure they can hear that.
Did they hear that?
Maybe you're whipping that kind of hard. But anyways, guys, now you know that he threatens me. And if I ever come up missing, and if he gives you some sob story about how I had like a heart attack at like 24 years old, it's all bull because like I'm 24 years old.
First of all, if you came up missing, I wouldn't need a sob story. So like, you would just be missing. I don't know what happened, but I do know what happened. The alligators got you.
Wow.
You know how close we are to the Everglades?
Wow.
Literally, if I spit hard enough right now, I could reach the Everglades.
Co-host de-appreciation. That's crazy.
So
wow, I thought we had a thing. I thought share this video 911. Yes, Ernest knows.
Did you know that when alligators are hungry, they make a noise that kind of sounds like a pig a little bit? And they can also bark?
Like that?
Kind of a little bit, yeah.
I heard a dog hissing today.
That's weird.
I know. I heard it. I was walking by and he was like a little chihuahua when he was hissing.
It's so weird.
He was like, and I was like,
also, it's so funny. The only thing they can't digest is teeth. Like, that's so weird. Man.
Teeth are calcified. I wouldn't.
Facts.
I wouldn't.
There's a lot of facts that I know about alligators eating people.
I think if they couldn't digest the teeth, they just pee it out like a kidney stone.
Yeah, no, they would. That's how you get caught, though. You gotta take the teeth back with you.
Gotta take what? What about the teeth?
Gotta take the teeth back with you.
I don't understand. I'm confused. What are you talking about?
Alligators, Everglades, eating you. Where's the body? There is no body.
I'm sorry. Are you threatening me?
That took a turn.
Whoa. Anyways, I saw a video of an alligator getting blasted with a 12 gauge.
Well, that sucks for that alligator.
Wow.
What kind of 12 gauge was it?
That's crazy. Poor guy. Poor guy.
Was it a Mossberg Shockwave? God, I love those little mini 590s.
In case you guys ever get like attacked by an alligator or crocodile, just running zigzags, confuse them a little bit, try to get away in zigzags. Don't run in a straight line because they'll get you.
Sort of. They're good at bursts of speed, but they don't actually like to run after their prey. In the water, like if you get bit by an alligator, like just die. But like, if you
wow, wow. Sorry, team is under the influence. Wow, neither will be driving.
Honestly, listen.
I'm honestly
I'm not even. Yeah, I'm really not even saucy right now.
I actually have to pee more than I'm drunk. Yep. To be completely honest with you.
Chat, you've seen me saucy.
1000%. Like nobody. Gaston, listen here. Gaston.
He's not from Beauty and the Beast.
Listen. I can call him whatever I want. Okay, you gotta listen to me. We are okay. Yeah, okay. Everyone's having fun.
What was it, like 7 or 8 shots last time? I was just pouring shot.
I don't know, but you're just like getting like intoxicated and like
I'm trying to exemplify that this time your boy's not saucy like that, whereas last time, woo!
You're strange. I hope you guys know that this is a strange individual.
Gotta chase that with this.
Go ahead. Anyways, guys,
Whoa, turn it off. Where's your terrible music? What is that? What's happening?
I'm actually not sure. I like to listen to a lot of international music, so yeah. But anyways, guys, sorry about that. Just wanted to...
Do we have any other questions from the chat?
Sure. There you go.
I'm going to give this max 10 more minutes because we've been keeping you guys up. Sorry about that. Well, except for the people in Australia. Apparently, you've already been up, so it's probably hot over there. I don't know.
Yeah, you guys are probably up in London too. Or actually, it's like what 6, 7.
Maybe we should do multiple streams, like either on Thursday. No, not Thursday.
No, actually, Sunday. I lied. What is it? 5 hours after, so it's like 4.
Should we do multiple streams on Sunday to catch the people at their appropriate times?
I don't know. Should we?
Maybe. Oh.
I don't know. Like how do people feel about that?
I don't know. Chat. Let me know. Does this time work for everyone in general, or like would you prefer a time that makes more sense for your workout?
I'm just laying in bed with the AC going. I wish my Mondays sounded like your Mondays.
Man, I wish my AC was going right now. Sheesh. Tell you what.
Yeah, like I said, his hair is hot, stinky.
Oh, wow. Look at that. I'm holding scissors.
Another threat. Just letting you know.
I'm just saying you would like to wake up with hair, I'm sure.
Don't threaten my hair.
I didn't.
I actually have been trying to shave my head forever and you told me not to, so.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Anyways, I hope
if you can get 3 votes right now to shave your head, shave it.
I think I would look fine with like
we have more than 3 people watching right now. If more than 3 people type in this chat right now, yes, I think it would literally be a good idea for Annalise to shave her head.
Sure. I mean, I've cut it really short before. I haven't shaved it, but like I wouldn't mind shaving it.
Wow.
Vote shave. Oh, wow. He voted shave. That's one. Yes, he voted 1. That's 1, guys. If there's 2 more, I'll do it. If there's 2 more, I'll do it.
If the chat says yes, I can't. Whatever the chat says goes. Like I can't. There's nothing I can do about that.
I've been wanting to cut it forever.
That's how the chat works. Whatever they say goes.
You probably have a weird shaped dome piece.
Boy!
Shots fired!
Yo!
Shots fired by Skills Medina! Oh my god!
Oh, since we're firing shots, I'm gonna fire my own shot over here.
No, I'm revoking your vote. You didn't even get to vote. I'm revoking your vote. You don't get to vote, Skills. You broke my heart. My whole heart. Oh my god.
Say your dome piece is weird shape. It says probably oblong.
My heart. You shot. Like I just felt like.
Man, now we're getting saucy.
I thought we were friends. Like what? Everyone is from all over the world. I'm in New Jersey.
I know that you're in New Jersey.
Well, you're in Eastern Standard Time, so you're on our time zone. So I mean, if this works for you, it works for you. Great, fantastic. My dogs are watching too.
What kind of dogs?
Did you know that there's dog TV? I just found that out today.
Who showed you dog TV?
Oh, well, you showed me dog TV, but like that's a whole thing. Dog TV.
Shave it. You got 3 shave it's.
No, I'm revoking Skills. Like he dissed me before he told me to shave it. Like that's 2. That's 2. I'm revoking it.
We literally need 1 more shave it, and she'll apparently shave it. Here's the thing: I might have to live stream by myself.
Wow, you're not even gonna let me on air. If you're not gonna let me on air, I'm not gonna do it. That's not fair.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Why not? I just don't like it.
So if my hair is short, you wouldn't talk to me no more?
Here's the thing, and I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I feel like people that have long hair that shave it all off are unstable.
Are you trying to call me Britney Spears? What's going on right now?
Unstable as hell. That girl is crazy.
Okay, but baby hit me no more times. Like I'm not like what? Like it's okay.
A wolfhound bull mastiff?
Really? Wow. And a Doberman. Oh wow, you got big boys.
So first of all, I should be the one to shave her, or like I should shave because my hair. I'll never cut my hair.
Tim, you should shave it.
So I'm sure you're not advocating that I cut my hair because I would never cut my hair.
Before I shave my hair, I would definitely probably like. I've always wanted dreads. Like that's always been like a thing of mine. I had one.
Don't do it.
In high school, I had a dread like all the way in the back of my head, or was it 8th grade?
Don't appropriate my culture.
What? I'm sorry. If I don't brush my hair from a day, it's dreading. Okay? Like, that's just my hair.
Okay. So if you decide that you're going to just go to sleep and just wake up and whatever happens, that's different.
Okay. No, I would literally have a knot and it would just all be like.
Don't purposefully appropriate
like, it would just be like, I'm sorry. It's my culture too.
Shut up.
Exactly. Anyways, moving on. I don't. Yeah. So Tim would never shave his head because Tim is stinky. But me, on the other hand, before I shave my head, I would dread myself. Tim, stop being stinky. Stay over there.
Say it again.
I got scared. Anyways, so
your face was so funny.
Yeah, because I thought you were gonna stab me. I'm like, oh no, not here right now.
I want to go back and just clip that one part of you, just like, oh.
I didn't know what to do. I was just like, oh my god, he's gonna shake me.
All right, so I guess maybe we don't have any more questions from the chat, which is totally fine. I mean, we went over a lot tonight. It was a fun night.
Yeah, it hasn't been too crazy these past weeks. So we definitely will get back on Thursday with more information.
Yeah, usually between Sunday to Thursday, there's more stuff for us to like cover and talk about than between Thursday to Sunday. For whatever reason,
super true.
Like the weekends are just so slow in the crypto space. Like there's just not news that comes out.
I mean, people like working Monday through Friday, and like sometimes like you know, doing things on weekend like them as well. So I'm just saying, like, you know.
Hey, we work on the weekends.
Well, of course, because we're awesome.
I have never missed a chat. Like whenever we get a chat, boom, answered. Like I've never missed a chat, and since I have to have the laptop open anyway, so I don't miss the chats, I might as well just work on other stuff too. So, you know.
After put cocoa butter.
I like how you spell butter.
Butter. Gotta butter a butterhead.
So,
I don't know how I feel about that.
I work Wednesday to Sunday. Well, here's the thing. I'm hopeful.
So you're off Tuesday and Thursday? Oh, so you don't have actual weekends? Oh.
No. That would be Tuesday and Monday. But it was a good try. It was a very good try.
What are you talking about?
Wednesday to Sunday means that
you don't have Saturday and Sunday. So your days off are Tuesday and Monday?
Wednesday to Sunday means that the days off would be Monday and Tuesday.
I just said that.
You didn't.
I said Monday and Tuesday would be off. And
first of all, chat, I need you right now.
So in my head, so let me tell you guys something. Like I know what I mean in my head. And that's all that matters, so it's fine.
You said like Tuesday and Thursday or Monday and Thursday or something. Like chat, back me up, please.
Where did Thursday come from?
You literally
Thursday
said
is between Wednesday and Sunday. Why would I say Thursday?
Chat, please. I need you to back me up right now.
If I said Thursday on accident, my bad. But I mean Thursday, Tuesday, they both start with T's. Like,
I want $1.
Like I can see what it says.
I want $1.
I can see what it says.
If you're wrong, I want $1.
I can see what it says.
If you are wrong,
well, you still owe me coffee, so hold on.
That's fine. When do you want to go get coffee?
I don't know. Blonde moment.
Yeah, blonde moment.
Probably. I mean, it happens. It's late.
Unbelievable. Anyways, chat, you guys are great. I'm sorry that, you know, I don't have... Can you turn the TV back on? I can't see myself anymore.
Yes, you can. You're on screen.
Where?
Right there.
That's delayed.
You're delayed.
There I am.
You're not that cute anyways.
First of all, I look like Johnny Depp. Like, stop.
Yeah, like stop. The fucking pirate. Arr! I don't brush my teeth. Arr. Oh, no. I can probably see the scum on your top tooth. No, he's going to stab me. Like a pirate he is. Savage. It's okay, guys.
Bartender. Nice. I'll drink to that.
A bartender.
Need a bottle of rum since I'm a pirate.
You working on the farm? Oh, he actually worked on the farm. So he's a bartender. That's cool. Bartenders are cool.
I didn't know farms had bars. It was a joke.
Blonde moment.
It was literally a joke.
I didn't get it.
You weren't supposed to get it. It was for smart people.
Good thing you're not smart.
It's for the intellects of the world.
Good thing I'm an intellectual. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning into this live stream, Bits and Tokens. Make sure to like, subscribe, share our video. Make sure to go to bitsandtokens.com because that is our pride and joy. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, we are here for you. If you have any questions about this live stream, make sure to comment down below when we're gone because, of course, you can't comment in the chat. I'll see you guys next time at 9:30 Eastern Standard Times here at Bits and Tokens. See you Thursday. Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Wow.
Everyone. Goodbye.
You sound sad.
Yeah, have fun when the chat is interactive and we're talking and stuff. It makes me sad that we have to say goodbye now.
Bye.